Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Juicy Game Night here with some Guilty Gear Strive. Super excited to be here. Here joined tonight by Dice. How you doing?
I'm all right. We just got finished with some good-ass Dragon Ball, some good Dragon Ball matches. MFCR won it, and he's actually going to be back up on the stream, too.
Immediately back on, too. That's a sign of a good player, right? Wins one tournament and top 8 of another. And of course, you all know MFCR rocking the Leo. Very good Leo player. Very good character, too. So great choice for him.
Sponsored by that Sacramento Uprising, and he'll be going against, who is it?
I'm not too sure. I'm sure we'll have the names up here in a second to see who he's going up against. Going up against Biggs. I was about to call it 13 eggs.
Yeah,
Biggs
I almost said 13 eggs, too, because I was like, 13 eggs?
All right, for the record, that's what Smash GG says. I went off what Smash GG says.
So it is Biggs up here against MFCR. This is our winners round 2 here.
Dang, we already starting off pretty nicely here.
Yeah, early burst. Well, I'd say early burst, but Biggs is already nearly dead this round now. Trying to get out of the corner and escape, and MFCR just locking her down. And that's a quick first round.
And a quick perfect.
I know, wow.
And with no burst on deck, Millia has not a lot of ways to kind of make this one back here.
Yeah, absolutely
This round is going to be a tough unless Biggs plays this one very, very patiently.
A really clean backdash there over the axe kick. Ooh, a nice little dash through. Caught MFCR holding backwards. All right, get a little bit of Oki going here, and there you go. That's one thing about this matchup is Millia can try and mix left and right as much as she wants, but that DP always autocorrects. It's so difficult.
And the dust?
Fully charged and no burst on deck. That is a quick game 1 here for MFCR.
Really quick. We're already through game 1.
Yeah,
Back is going to be moving stupidly fast now.
This is Guilty Gear Strive after all, right?
Up 6P to challenge to 6P.
Oh, the patience from MFCR too to just let that burst whiff.
And Millia not a very, doesn't have a lot of health to work with, so Millia can't make a lot of mistakes when it comes to a lot of neutral interactions.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. Second lowest health in the game, only above Chip, and that is not saying a lot.
They're not saying a lot. Oh, and Biggs has got to block at least one of these. MFCR's kind of just running away with this.
I know, Biggs cannot get anything going. The one time we saw him actually try to turn it up a little bit, that's exactly what happened. We got a DP. And that's a quick game, too.
That's a second perfect.
That's two perfects.
That's 2 perfects in a row.
Straight.
I know MFCR is trying to speed run this bracket here, but
any percent Guilty Gear Strive speed run here. And just a far slash, a round start, no contention from Biggs. Again, trying to bait out the burst really hard there, but Biggs doesn't bite.
And see, I like that Biggs has a lot, really good burst discipline, because knowing that MFCR's been doing that this whole entire match.
Yeah, absolutely. Finally, we're starting to see a little bit of life though here. Gets the wall break, gonna get that positive bonus. But gets run straight into the 6P there from MFCR. And this is going to be a wall break unless he bursts, but smart to hold on to it. No reason not to.
Didn't break that was the kill.
Yeah.
What's going on, MFCR? What's going on?
And for Biggs, just didn't even hold forward to tech. You got to always hold forward to tech. Just believe. Even if they're going to break through the wall, always believe that they will screw up.
All right, waiting to bait the burst again.
And just throwing it like Street Fighter 5 here. And that's it.
That's it. That was 4 perfects in this. That was 4 of them.
That is the life of a Millia player, right? You guess wrong twice and you die.
Yeah, that is a particularly tough one for Millia to fight because she can't really do a lot of her mix, especially with Leo's flash kick.
Yeah, for sure.
There's no like, you know, mixing him, especially on the other side or crossing him up, because when you have a flash kick that just kind of, you know, does all that work for you, and one as giant as Leo's, kind of you have to get creative with how you want to mix with Leo.
Yeah, it definitely makes the matchup really difficult for Millia, you know, and that's like obviously the big equalizer when it comes to Milia's entire strengths as a character. But even then, Leo's ability to control neutral and shut down Milia's air options is a very vital tool. Like just DPing her when she's trying to fall on with JH, or even meeting her in the air. Leo's buttons like JS and JK are very strong, and he's got great anti-airs too with 5P. Like having a 5P anti-air is incredibly valuable in this game.
So now we're getting PJX and MFCR. I think MFCR is back at it again. we are still running through our winners side of things. Yeah, it's PGX and MFCR, and now winner of this one will be moving on to the top 8 of the tournament.
Oh, there we go. I thought we were in top 8 already. That's so I know. But you see, that's already the sign of a very strong player for MFCR. He got off right of winning Dragon Ball, immediately jumped into Guilty Gear, and didn't miss a beat. Didn't need any time to adjust, just dominated it.
And if he did, hey, that first game was all the adjustment he needed, and he's ready.
Absolutely. And let's see, who does PGX play in this game?
Now PGX actually, is going through a little bit of a character crisis right now.
Oh, I understand. I feel that.
he did play Goat Lewis.
Ooh,
and he did play Ram. I think he's playing Leo now. I don't know if he will go. I don't know if he will actually go for the Leo mirror here, but he might. Yeah, he might go for the Ram. Yeah.
Ram. Well, I feel like this is probably a better matchup too.
Yep.
Obviously, Gold Lewis definitely struggles against Leo, but Ram I think can definitely. This feels more even, a lot more even than it would otherwise. So yeah, Ram, of course, able to really contest Leo with her longer reaching buttons. That far slash, heavy slash, great tool for her. Able to lock Leo down and bait out those flash kicks in the corner with her incredible corner pressure with those exploding swords. So we're going to see how PGX handles this.
And now they're going straight into it.
And I like that MFCR predicting that there was going to be a far slash at round start, so just threw out round start 6P.
Now PGX plays a very neutral focus and footseed heavy Ram, to where he won't do most of the Ram pressure. However, if you are in range of Ram's S and H normals, he will throw those out, and he likes to mix up his timings a lot.
All right. That's one great thing about Guilty Gear, is the way that you can play these characters in such vastly different ways. You see a lot of Rams who go really hard in and lean in on the Rekkas, but it's going to be interesting to see that kind of style where it's playing that footsies game and really really capitalizing on Ramlethal's zoning. But
oh, that was a great jump.
He won't get the chance though if he can't get out of the corner here, and gets the overhead after the flash kick there. That mix-up is so dirty.
See, again, this is where PGX likes to play. He likes to play right away from Leo, which is also the right way to go about it because Leo's pretty scary once he gets in.
Absolutely. Are we going to see a super here? We do, but not quite enough to break the wall because the other sword was not there.
Does he got the universal safe jump? No, BRC forward.
Yeah, sometimes you just want to run forward and see what Leo's going to do here. Running forward instead of doing a safe jump can kind of try. It's a little more incentive to try and get Leo to bait out with the DP. When you see them go into the air, your mind kind of goes, okay, they're going to go for the safe jump. I shouldn't DP. But just running forward, I think that's what PGX was probably going for.
Correct.
All right, there's the early burst. Nice side switch too, though.
And that 6P completely going right through that S normal.
All right, trade there ends up in MFCR's favor. We're going to get a wall break here. Into the positive bonus.
And Leo with positive bonus, scary. Any character who just rocking meter, especially since you don't undergo meter penalty when you're in positive bonus. So you can spin meter to your heart's content.
Absolutely. Oh, there's
the super.
You gotta let him know sometimes that you're willing to wake up with those supers, but runs right into the 6P and MFCR up around now.
And so it still has his burst on deck too. So he can make a lot more mistakes in neutral and even throw out a couple of flash kicks if he's feeling a little dangerous.
Absolutely, and we see MFCR really likes to go for that aggressive burst just
and
like that.
There's the burst bait.
Yeah, this time PGX is able to sniff it out and goes for the side switch here, drops the combo though. All right, and the burst from PGX did not want to get set all the way into the corner there. Has to maintain this lead, but there's a clean DP. Again, flash kick is such a hard tool to get around from Leo. There we go. This is going to be a wall break. Builds up enough meter to go for the super, but isn't able to get it off. Went for the Rekka.
Just continued the Rekkas.
And that might come back to bite PGX here.
He might be looking. Oh! I know. You saw he threw high sword, right?
Yes, that was so tragic.
That was super. I can definitely tell you that was supposed to be super.
Absolutely.
But because he side switched, he mixed him up really hard there.
That was so tragic. They had the round there with the wall stick, but they were just too committed to the Rekka series to close it out.
With that 6P.
Again, the delay on the Rekka there, trying to call out MFCR's burst, but he's not biting. MFCR really likes to use more aggressive bursts, so we might be seeing it now if PJX is able to, well, this is going to be a wall break, so he won't get the opportunity to try and escape from it.
Oh, and it kept him in the corner.
Okay, that was a little scrambly there. I can't believe that hit on the other side.
Leo's run through will always be a mystery in how that interaction works out.
MFCR closes out the round though now. He's going to be sitting here on set point against PJX.
And again, MFCR still with his burst. He's going to be chilling.
You know, this long-range game doesn't really seem to be working out for PJX. I kind of want to see them go in more for that rush-down ram style, but they get their burst baited.
Oh, now you got to hold on it. Look at all that
Triple axe kick. Too much respect from PJX here.
Oh, and it's still going to be safe. That's +8 on block.
All right, you have one more chance now. You don't have any more room left to give here, PJX. And that's going to be
That's it.
MFCR closes out with 2 3-0s in a row here.
And he will be moving on to top 8. PJX will be down to our learner side. we be learning down there. We don't lose.
We got 1 life left to live.
Only 1. But man, that was a impressive, really quick 3-0s just to throw himself in top 8. We might be looking at him also probably in the grand side of things.
Yeah, MFCR is definitely that caliber of player. He is no stranger to grand finals in many different tournaments. So if you're a betting man, it's a pretty safe place to put your money.
Now we're going to be moving on down to our learner side. We'll be having Logan and, you know, none other than our very own TO from our Daytona side of things, Huggbear.
Huggbear. And I'm pretty sure Logan, unless he's changed characters, Logan also plays Leo, I believe, right?
He does.
That's right. I remember back, I got to play both Logan and MFCR back when Strive first released at, what was it? It was the tournament that Jeff runs.
It was Ronin.
Ronin Rumble.
It was Ronin Rumble.
Yeah. Shouts to Jeff and Ronin Rumble. Great tournament. Great TO, too.
He's always doing big things. He was doing his thing out that holiday mat if he was there.
Hall mat, running the game room really well.
Shouts out to him. He's always doing his thing.
But of course, yep, Leo Whitefang back on it again. And another Amelia, wow.
Now this right here, I see this every week, you know. Huggbear sometimes enters our Strive tournaments there, and I definitely see this matchup every week on the daily. I can't get enough of it. Yeah,
and this is definitely, like we said before, it is a difficult matchup for Amelia. She's just squishy, and Flash Kick shuts down a lot of what she can do. But what it mostly decides is the decision of deciding who's going to win this game is basically, can Huggbear handle the Flash Kick? Can he bait out the Flash Kick and still maintain his pressure here?
Correct. If he has no way to deal around that Flash Kick, then... Oh, and the early burst bait.
Yep, the early one, too.
There's that throw.
And a wall break already here. Going to get that positive bonus. It nearly already has a full stick of butter on deck. Oh! Yeah, the BRC catching Milia's roll. That is so tragic.
And then Mirage was like invincible all the way through up until the end.
All right, there's the throw into the corner. We gonna see the overhead? Yep. And look at this pressure here from Logan.
Right, the JH hitting on both sides there.
Oh, great burst bait though from Huggbear. But the run up, whoa! No fear from Logan here. And okay.
And drop combo to the throat.
That's an American reset, all right?
what a reset that was.
I kind of like the idea though. I mean, you basically had the game won. Why not just end it with a little bit of style, right?
Yeah, that's style. That was more like disrespect. Like, you could have killed me any other way. You purposely dropped the combo to throw?
Look, we don't have insta-kills in this game, so we gotta be disrespectful in other ways. Oh, wow, Logan realizing that it was the delayed disc and throwing right out of it.
Yeah. Milia doing disc on throw, there's an extremely giant gap, so a lot of reversals do work in that situation. And simply just standing there and throwing works as well.
Yeah, and I like that way that Logan used the overhead, the back turn H, to jump forward on the Oki, get just close enough to throw out another one. And again, this is looking a lot like our last Amelia versus Leo matchup here. but maybe not. Huggbear getting the wall break here this time.
Nice. And some positive bonus for Milia. She's going to need it. For some reason, they gave her a mechanic that makes her get meter less than most of the other casts.
Yeah, you know, that the tension pulse gain for a lot of different characters is definitely interesting when you consider some of the top tiers.
Yeah.
Oh, just mashing that JP, huh? All right, no fuzzies allowed.
No fuzzies allowed. None of that. Get that out of here.
Not in my kingdom, says Logan.
And again, we're probably going to be looking at another 3-0 sweep coming from Logan. Again, he's in the loser side of things, not in winner's quarters.
Yeah, but the question is, Huggbear was showing that he knows what to do. He just needs to capitalize more on these hits. He's getting these stray hits that are not leading into much of anything, and he's being way too respectful to Logan in the neutral.
Yeah, you know, and I see what a lot of Milias do is that they play very passive and like away from this character. Because this character, with the way he's built, is like once he locks you down, it's kind of a done deal. Like right here, done deal.
Yeah, and it's that fear of getting flash kicked, right, is mostly what it comes down to for Melia, because a lot of Melia's pressure will be like, oh, you blocked my close slash, now I'm going to jump into the air and do JH or something like that, where Leo can just throw out a flash kick at any time. Like that.
Yep. Got to get creative with how you want to bait Leo.
And there it is, another flash kick. Unless you have these things, you have to bait them out and show Logan that you are willing to bait them out.
Oh, and that's going to do it.
Yep, last ride powerbomb, going to close it out here.
And Huggbear got the burst at the very last moment, too. Can't burst command grab, so you have to watch yourself die with that burst on your hand.
Exactly, and Logan 3-0, another repeat here. And you said that was loser side, so that means Huggbear is out of here.
And Logan will be, you know, he's got quite a lot to go, but that match will put Logan in top 8 on the loser side.
All right. Starting to fill out our top 8 nicely here.
Next up, I believe we have...
What's up, Orlando? Why are you letting 2 Leos get in the top 8? And I know you guys got Razzo in Orlando too.
Yeah, like Razzo's over here.
Y'all got too many Leo players.
Actually, hold on. I think Razzo's Jacksonville. Is
Razzo Jacksonville?
Yeah, because I think Razzo's Jacksonville, and
Razzo is Jacksonville. Okay.
Because I know what Zintai is. I can't remember if Zintai is Tampa or Jackson. No, Zintai's not Tampa.
Zintai does play in TNS a lot, though.
He does play in TNS. But I know he's not. I think Zintai is also Jacksonville.
I believe so.
So it's like, and this is how I have to know it, because I know Razzo and Zintai are from the same region, and the only reason I even know that is because you know, Jacksonville has a local hip hop fight nights, and they just recently had a tournament over there, and that's how I figured it.
I'm gonna make a statement here, but I believe I think Florida has the strongest scene in Guilty Gear. To be honest.
100%.
I mean, look, we got Hotashi, we got Razzo, we got Zintai, we got MFCR, you know, we got Aneema.
We have a lot of good killers over here, and even some hidden bosses. You know, I like to say that, like, HowDoIBlock is a hidden boss of a Zato player in Florida, and Vinny G.
Vinny G is
Vinny G is also an extreme hidden boss.
Yeah, a friend of mine, he is incredibly strong. And HowDoIBlock is usually most people ask when they play against Zato. So it's a perfect name. Up here against Aneema's Ramlethal.
And this will be our top 8 match, actually. Winner semis.
Winner semis top 8. All right. And this is an interesting matchup, too. I feel like Ramlethal does a decent job at killing Little Eddie with some of her faster buttons. And she's able to really get in on Zato with the sword. Like, you know, Zato does not have a very strong defense, and he kind of struggles against characters who are good at zoning, and Ramlethal can play that zoning game.
And right here, Aneema's playing his own game, the corner. Oh, just missed the throw here.
Yeah, and here we go. This is HowDoIBlock's chance, but immediately Aneema with the aggressive burst, taking the momentum back. All right, the 5K round start beats out 2S. Oh, man, someone call the cops. That's poor Zato, bro. All right, starting to get a little pressure here.
No Eddie meter, and this is what Aneema needs.
and trying to 6P through the sword, but just not working out, getting blown up here.
Oh, and good wake-up throw coming from HowDoIBlock.
All right, yep, there's the fast 5G. Gonna get the wall break here with the close slash. Looks like he might have wanted sword, but it just didn't come out. There,
oh, there it goes.
And it hits, too.
Oh, but no meter to make that safe. Nah.
Yeah, no, Aneema just getting a little too antsy there, trying to wake up with something cheeky. But there we go, running up and just throwing through a pose. That is the answer to a pose. You just gotta throw it. Clean counter hit, gonna get that wall break with the super too.
Can't burst it either, and look at that health bar go down.
Good God. And getting hit by 6H like that, counter hit.
And Aneema, he's just having no fear, actually, knowing that HowDoIBlock plays. He plays a more passive Zato, where he wants you to make the mistake more so than him,
like him being aggressive.
Yeah,
right?
more so than him being aggressive. And just like that, the goal burst to start.
Yeah, more passive Zato style is very valid, but when you're playing against a person who is willing to rush you down, see, we're seeing now, this is the kind of Ramlethal that just gets in your face and does not stop.
And again, watching a health bar drop with ease.
All right, this time getting the counter hit here. Nice juggle into just a run up 5H. All right, throws out the sword.
Oh, but no Eddie on deck.
All right, and Aneema closing out that first round here.
And he also has his burst back, so he can make a little bit, he can make just a little tiny mistake here and there.
Yeah, he's sitting pretty with a nice burst, getting his resources up, early lead in the round. Little Eddie dead.
And see, I also just like how he's going about dealing with the pose, because a lot of characters see, or a lot of players see a pose and they either immediately attack it, but Aneema, on the other hand, he would just run up.
Yeah. Or
just run up and grab it.
Yeah, or you see when they see a pose, they stop in their tracks out of fear of something else from Eddie coming. Like you said, Aneema, no respect, no fear, sees a pose and just runs in.
And that's exactly how it's going. HowDoIBlock, especially with him in the corner, he can't start any Zato. He can't start any Zato pressure whatsoever.
Oh, missed the IAD there.
Tried to go for that safe jump.
Oh,
get him off me!
Super! Knowing that there was a gap there, just mashing out that super. All right, and Aneema, there it is, closing out that round, and now sitting on set point here. Again, patience around start, just shimmying a little back, trying to get HowDoIBlock to whiff. And there's the sword explosion. Wow, what a fancy combo, too. Good God, look at the health bar,
The health bar is just gone. And man, it is just unfortunate because with the way Aneema was playing that, HowDoIBlock didn't get a chance. He got one. He got one.
What is happening here, Dice? I think every single game has been a 3-0 so far.
These are players who are just they're killers out here. They're menaces.
They ain't even like trying to fight. They're just trying to speed run. They just want to get this over with, get their money, and go home.
I got places to be. Winners finals. All right. Wins grands. Wins grands.
But looks like up next we're going to be having MFCR. It looks like up against
MFCR up against Manny.
Yeah,
again,
Manny.
another set in our top 8 here. And we're going by really fast.
Is that the tag Manny's going by? All right,
yep,
yeah, just Manny. Yeah, I paused because I was like, he's known to change his tag a lot. So I was like, what's he going by today?
One day it's Manny, the other day it's who knows.
So this is going to be Gio versus Leo. So that's an interesting matchup here. Both characters very oppressive. Giovanna, really that boxer style character. She's got a box dash, the kind of character that wants to fish for counter hits, weaving in and out, trying to bait out throws. If she hits you with a counter hit 5H, it's good night.
And I think Gio is also one of those underrated characters where it's like, you know, she's strong in the sense of like her rushdown is extremely good. If you do not know how to fight a good Gio, then a lot of the gimmicks you will get hit by and she will get away with.
Yeah, absolutely. Like her flip kick is not real at all. It just takes a simple button press, a 5P, and you're out of it. But
check it one time.
Yeah, if MFCR is not aware of that, then Manny can just run the train. So we're going to see this round start situation is important for both players here. Usually you'll see Giovanna players want to go in more, and there's the 5H round start exactly. And again, just hyper aggressive, trying to go for that early throw, but MFCR backdashing out of it. All right, yep, using that Spiral Arrow. Spiral Arrow is also really good in this matchup against Leo because Spiral Arrow beats projectiles. So it basically shuts down Leo's projectile options.
Oh, and Manny is just choking MFCR, not able to get anything started.
Yep, and an early round one here really quickly. Manny completely dominated that. And this time going for 2D, that was such a great adjustment there. MFCR dashing forward with the 6 peach, thinking that Manny was going to go for the same exact option, but this time Manny went low to beat that out.
Yeah, mixing up his options too, especially since that round start 2D disjointed, so not many characters can definitely stuff it out with a button of their own.
Yeah, and there you go with that tick throw leading all the way into a wall break here.
There's that overhead now.
Yep, MFCR has Manny in the corner here, but there's the YRC and the dash forward 5K to close out the game.
And again, Manny showing that power of Geo. Always an underrated character. A lot of people sleep. You know what I'm saying?
I think a lot of people are sleeping on Geo. She may be simple, but she's powerful, and that's really all you need. All right, the IAD over the fireball here. Yeah, there's the DP straight into RC. Once Leo has 50 meter on deck, you really have to, you know, DP is always a threat no matter where you are.
Exactly, exactly.
And this is looking like a completely different game here. MFCR on the verge of a perfect. And there it is. The 7 golden letters.
Playing a bait and punish style.
All right, here we go. Manny getting the early momentum here. Manny is a very momentum-based player, too. There's the counter hit, immediately going into super, shutting down burst. That is smart, exactly what you want to do.
Positive bonus on deck.
And immediately wake up DP with no meter, too. That just shows how MFCR is not respecting Manny's pressure on wake up. Right into super.
That side switch, that's going to do a good chunk of change. And positive bonus on MFCR side.
Blocking
the burst phase.
too, and Manny's gonna die with all that meter on deck. That's tragic. And that was a complete turnaround here from MFCR. The perfect adjustments, like you said, playing a lot more bait and punish instead this time. All right, Manny going back to that 5H round start, but this time MFCR backing up. He's lost the last 2 round starts, didn't want to lose that. Oh, there we go.
The whiff throw, and again, the immediate super to shut that burst down.
Manny was just having me play with him to test out that exact setup there with the walk back. So seeing it come out here, yeah.
We gotta put it in motion.
All right, there's a just block on the flip kick, but no punish. All right, yeah, again, these wake-up DPs, even with no meter on deck, Manny has not shut them down yet. You have to be a little bit more respectful on Leo's wake-up. Oh, the dive kick! That was actually a really smart choice. Even MFCR blocked it. That leaves Giovanna +4, so the momentum would have swung back into her favor.
Now the momentum's back in MFCR's favor as soon as he got that DP out. And notice he's carrying on to his burst, too, because he either wants to hold it for when he really needs it or for when he gets it to the next round.
Yeah, I think if you see him get hit one more time, we might see, we're not going to see a burst with this confirm. Next confirm, MFCR will be forced to burst, but he does it. And see, this is what is Manny's downfall, is that he's being too aggressive, not respecting these wake-ups. He needs to slow it down just a little bit when he gets those hits and bait out these DPs. All right, being incredibly plus here.
Fast RC.
Yep, there's the wall break with the axe kick.
Burst for both players here. And again, just throwing out those projectiles. Manny hasn't shown that he wants to deal with them, so MFCR is still going to be content with throwing them.
Yeah, and that time Manny finally baited out the DP, but unfortunately MFCR already had 50 meters, so he was able to keep himself safe. Oh no, tries to go for the confirm here.
Now, I feel like MFCR also wanted to DP the jump that Manny did, but was just a little too late.
Yeah, and that was a really smart choice there for Manny to immediately throw out the spiral arrow. Right when Leo was doing his fireball, it put him right on top of him, gave him good pressure, but he went for the throw. MFCR was smart enough to jump out of it.
And again, same thing what we're seeing from game 1, where Manny is on the offensive.
Yeah,
as the DP.
Yeah, the DP is what's turning these things around, and then Manny is just getting mixed up by Leo. MFCR is just doing such a great job here. All right, now playing very patiently too.
Right, SDP.
And there's the punish. But tried to bait out the burst a little too hard there. You had the meter, you should have just went for it, you know? Cash it out.
Ah,
and there it is, speaking of.
And I also like that Manny is also just very content on holding meter, because Geo does get that defense boost when she has full meter.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's very valuable for her, you know. It's not only a defense boost too, it's also just I believe she gets an attack boost as well, doesn't she?
I think it's
or
just,
is it just
I think
defense?
it's just
Maybe
defense.
I'm mixed up, yeah.
It's just defense.
But it's a big defense.
But it's a
That's
huge,
what I'm thinking of, yes.
it's a giant defense.
Gives her
boost.
more defense than Potemkin if she has 100 meter. All right, yeah, trying to use that 2D to poke through. Oh my God, MFCR, you madman. There's the YRC. I like Manny's use of YRC also.
Oh, gold burst now.
Oh no, this could be the turnaround that MFCR needs. One more confirmed, the wake up jab.
Wake up button.
Wake up jab, that is, he banked it all on that.
Right. Because if it didn't work, well, you ate an overhead into a super wall break, and that was it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, even if MFCR would have gone for 5K, that would have beat out a wake-up jab, and it would have been over. All right, 2P, get off me.
Right.
There's the run-through, get the side switch, goes for the overhead. Gonna go ahead and get that wall confirmed. Basketball combos. I noticed,
here we go.
That's the second time MFCR has done that. He really likes that little mix-up, doesn't he, to push them out of the corner?
Because 9 times out of 10, what people are going to do, especially when playing Leo, is they're going to be like, okay, Leo's just going to run his mix. I'm going to wait till he finally just breaks the wall, or A, just drop the combo. But the way MFCR wants to do it, he doesn't want to break the wall. He wants to keep you in a position where he can mix you all day.
Yeah, and then they're not ready for that. But Manny here with a really late burst. Kind of an unfortunate decision going into possibly his final round here with no burst on deck.
With no burst on deck. Oh, finally a bait to the DP.
Yeah, and that's exactly what we need to see here.
Oh, yep, no crossing up.
Yeah, I think MFCR has pretty much established that the flip kick is not an option in this game right now. I say as he hits it.
Oh, good, and MFCR's backdashes are really good. Like, he knows. He's seasoned against playing against Geo, or basically the Geo gimmicks.
Speaking of Leo gimmicks, there's that 5K dash through.
Here we go.
We're gonna see an overhead here. No, goes
oh,
low
and that's
this
gonna
time.
be it.
And that's such. You saw MFCR went overhead basically every single time in that exact kind of situation. So finally, just going for the 5K low to close out the entire game. Great stuff there from MFCR. Moving forward.
Yeah, he'll be moving forward to fight Aneema in that winners final set of things.
Yeah, winners finals of our top 8 too. And so now we're just going to be waiting for our next players to get up here. I believe. Who do we have going on next? Are we heading to the loser side of things?
Could possibly be heading to the loser side, you know. To give everybody a recap, you know, our loser side of our top 8 is we have Dartremix over there, Logan sitting over there, PJX and Zintai. And then Manny and HowDoIBlock are sitting on our losers quarterfinal side of things.
All right, so we have a pretty good top 8 ahead of us, guys. Thank you so much for joining us here at Juicy Game Night. Again, I'm King Jobber, joined by Dice tonight.
Yeah.
It's great to be doing commentary with you.
Always, always. It's great to be doing commentary with you.
Of course. Drove all the way up here from Tampa.
Right. Yep. See you doing your thing at Tampa, and I'm like, yep.
Yeah,
that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you'll normally find me on Tampa Never Sleeps, guys. There every Monday doing Strive. So trying to get up here to get with the Juicy guys every month on the monthlies, you know.
Right.
It's a great tournament run up here by Duelist. He's always helping out every Monday, too. He's there running our Guilty Gear brackets as well.
You know, and shouts out to our fantastic stream runner, RJ Spinfinite, doing his thing. That's a shout, you know, shouts out to Tong too, you know what I'm saying? He's always doing his thing at TNS. Shameless plug, by the way.
Tong never stops working, bro. He never stops working.
TNS's Tong never stops now.
Yeah, Tong never sleeps, bro. That's his Twitter handle.
That's true. That's it. Tong also never stops. Always working, always on the grind.
Yeah.
So I feel like I just warped from a different multiverse. I was over on Juicy Game Night doing Tekken commentary. Now I'm back here. We got our other got another fellow anime commentator doing Tekken as well, Yasian over there.
Yep, Yasian they just came by and like, hey, you want to do Tekken? They grabbed me, he's like, yeah, I'll do it. I don't know, but.
He's like, I'll do it. I don't know what I'm looking at, but shoot.
It's funny because over there was no Tekken commentary because all the commentators made top 8. So
all the backups too.
Yeah, all the backups also are top 8. That whole bracket's just all commentary. Commentators can play games.
They can.
I said it over there. I'm saying it here.
Hey, man, that's why I didn't enter today. I didn't want to risk it.
Even on Dragon Ball, we had the boy, MF.
Right, we had
MFCR.
MFCR. He was on commentary all up until he hit winners finals, and then we never saw him back again.
Bro, just hand them their headsets and let them commentate while they play.
I mean, I'm open to it. But
they just talk trash about it. All right, so now I'm going to hit him with the mix-up here. I'm going to go overhead, and it goes low.
And they're just like, man, he's telling that, like, right here. Like, isn't he playing?
You ever do that when you play? I do that sometimes in Guilty Gear. I'll be playing against some of my friends, and I'll knock them down, and I go, block this overhead, and go low.
Nah, I do that all the time. You know what I'm saying? When I be playing, I'll be like, you know, I'm going to burst. You're not going to expect it to. Then I just burst, and they're like, you actually did it. Like, I said what I said I was going to say.
Yeah, I'm going to
burst. I'm going to do it.
It's reverse psychology, right?
So we're fixing the PS, resetting it. I guess it got soft locked.
Uh-oh.
Someone with their controller soft locked?
Yeah, somebody probably accidentally. Decent controller problem.
That kill switch controller thing backfired on us.
But yeah, guys, thank you so much for joining us here tonight. We're just going to get this set up and get right back into our top 8. Hope everyone's having a good time. It's been a great I got here a little late, but it's been pretty nice so far.
I
it's
also
freezing back here, though, I will say.
Oh, you know, my legs are cold.
I didn't bring a jacket. I'm like, there's going to be a lot of people in there. It's going to be toasty and sweaty. And then I come back to the commentary setup. I'm like, oh, my God, bro, it's a fridge back here. And you all got jackets on, though.
I have to stay with the jacket because, you know, I learned my lesson. Like, as CEO, I was definitely walking around with a blanket. For maybe the first day, I would say, yeah, I'm kind of cold in here. Walking around with a blanket, just enjoying myself.
I need a blanket for Daytona.
Oh, CA
I'm just gonna be laying down on some of these chairs and going to sleep. But yeah, CEO in Daytona too, guys. Hope we see some of you guys there. It is going to be, I believe, February, the very last weekend of February, I believe.
I looked at June.
Actually, it is going to be June.
My bad. I said February, my bad. June 24th through...
June. I think June 22nd. We have an ad slide.
Why am I thinking... Oh,
we have an ad.
You know what the February thing is? I got Elden Ring brain.
Oh.
I got Elden Ring brain. That's when Elden Ring comes out. It's February 25th.
Shameless plug. It's okay.
I was thinking you might got like CEO and then Southeast Mayhem mixed up.
No, bro. It's just Elden Ring. I've been all on that grind. Not even fighting games, but like... I pre-ordered it today, so that's what I was thinking. I was thinking of its release date. But yeah, CEO in Daytona, June. It should be, I believe, the last weekend of June, probably.
Yes.
Sign-ups are going to probably go live February. I believe that's what Alex posted on Twitter. So, you know, just keep an eye out on CEO's Twitter, guys. Back in Daytona again. It's a great venue in Daytona. I love that venue.
You better be ready for when that Smash GG page go live.
Oh, yeah.
It will crash.
Can you believe that it's only, like, the gap between the last CEO and this one, though, is, like, less than 5 months?
I know. It's insane.
It's crazy.
Like, we just had a CEO, and now it's like, hey, CEO again.
And then we're going to have Taku, CEO Taku.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's coming back. I'm excited.
Yeah. That's going to probably be in September again. I mean, nothing's been announced, but it's usually when it is. Unfortunately, COVID last year, we weren't able to have one.
Right.
But, man, that'll be 3 CEO events, like, in the span of a year. That's crazy.
And then, you know, other events we got going. I mean, like, there's Frosties upcoming.
Yep, next
real soon, next week.
Yep, next week.
Unfortunately, I won't be there, you know.
Yeah, same thing.
I got to hold it down.
Of course, there's going to be Combo Breaker again this year, so that'll be exciting.
I am very excited for Combo Breaker. I love that event every year.
No, I've never been to Combo Breaker. I'm trying to get to this one. Because
I went in 2019, and it was amazing.
Yeah, I hear it's one of the
new
best
venue.
tournaments.
It's going to be a new venue, new area. It's going to be bigger, way better.
Yeah, they've outgrown that venue they had before.
Yeah, rip to that venue. They actually tore it down.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I remember when I was still living in Chicago, I drove past the venue and it's like, oh, I'll pour one out.
Wow.
Pheasant Run is no more.
Man, that's kind of sad, actually.
Yeah.
Wow, man, you're bringing the stream down with sad news here.
Oh, happy news though. New Combo Breaker. Also, on a similar note,
Jared.
new Evo.
New Evo, that's right. Sony
Did they take
Evo.
part
New
in
and
the
improved Poke
concession?
Evo.
Yes,
as we call
Pokemon
it.
Evo. Bro, the Pokemon
Like a bag of
Evo
chips.
here. We got to put her face on the posters and everything.
That was not on my bingo card for 2021 or 2022.
Didn't-
Pokemon saving Evo.
Pokemon and Sony.
Cheetos. Didn't expect that. Pokemon saving Evo, and then I keep forgetting his name, but he also just became the new director of Evo as well.
Oh, Rick.
Oh, Rick.
Yeah,
the head
Rick.
up.
Yep, Rick.
Yeah.
Combo Breaker.
Becoming the new director of Evo. It's like
Yeah.
the stars are aligning for
I know.
fighting games.
Yes.
I think Evo is going to be, unfortunately, they had to cancel the in-person Evo after all the online events.
Yeah.
I was really looking forward to that. Hopefully Arc Revo still gets theirs done, though. I know Arc Revo is also going on this weekend, guys. If you want to watch some even more Guilty Gear action tomorrow, the top 8 of Arc Revo is going to be live. I'm not sure what time they're going to go live. Probably about 3 p.m. like they did last time
Yeah.
for East, I would imagine. But it's Arc Revo Canada going on right now. Top 8 will be tomorrow. Kind of hoping we get a Biken trailer tomorrow. Hoping.
Everybody is excited for it. Well, here's my prediction. I think they're gonna drop it at Frosty.
I think what's going to happen is they're going to drop it at Frosty, and then they're going to go, she's available now.
Yeah, literally the same thing they did
Yeah.
with Happy Chaos.
Well, it's because she's supposed to be out this month, and Frosty
And
is
we
the
are
last weekend. of the
Yeah,
month.
we are literally like, oh, look at that. We're about to be done with January.
Yeah, you see, what I thought was going to happen originally was she was going to get dropped. She was going to get a trailer last week, and at Frosty we were going to get the trailer for the final character of the season pass. But, you know, I think they might just throw the trailer. Arxis is definitely a company that likes to have those trailers at big events with everyone. You know.
Yeah.
I remember back at the CEO right before the CEO 2019 or CEO, I believe it was CEO Taku 2019 when they had the May trailer.
Oh,
And it was so exciting. And then they revealed Axel at the end of the May trailer.
I wasn't there for that, but I was really excited at home seeing those trailers.
Bro, the reaction to the crowd though for Biken,
Dude, Biken came on the screen, the crowd just went nuts.
bro, all 5 people who play Biken are so excited right now.
They're happy. we might get more Biken players or might not. I mean,
It depends on how, you know, a lot of characters in Guilty Gear Strive are a lot more streamlined, easier to learn compared to their previous versions. The joke about Biken, for those of you that don't know, is that everyone loves her, but no one plays her.
no Biken, no buy.
Yeah, and that comes because she's generally a very difficult character to play. She's not easy at all. So I assume they're going to make her probably a little bit more easy to play in this game. You'll see a lot more Biken players than you would otherwise.
Yeah, and we're actually seeing a Happy Chaos today, Zintai.
Oh, Zintai rocking Happy Chaos. Okay. I know Zentai's been grinding that Happy Chaos a little bit here.
Right. And it's like every day, because I play a lot of Zintai, and his Happy Chaos, it's getting better. Like he's got the what's the word? He's definitely got the flow down of steady aim, of steady aim, reload to focus. He's got that flow down, and it's really showing because he's went nothing but Happy Chaos all the way up until this top 8.
Really, that's really great to see. I know he's generally an Axel player,
Right.
but if you like that zoning play style, Happy Chaos is the better zoner.
Didn't pull out Axel once.
Oh my God,
He's been Happy Chaos literally all the way through this top 8.
is he about to rock the Joker color Happy Chaos? We live in a society. Mom's gonna freak.
Well, I'll tell you, the Zintai Happy Chaos, it is a treat to watch because, I mean, and I don't get to see this character a lot, you know?
This character is mad annoying.
Oh, very.
He's mad annoying to fight against, but super fun to watch.
I like watching it. I don't like being on the receiving end of it.
Oh, I know.
That's just how it is.
You ever watch any of Deb's streams where they're just like, it's like, wow, it's just a one-player game. They're just locking them down full screen with gunshots.
It's Duck Hunt when Deb is playing Happy Chaos. It's just Duck Hunt.
It really is. Bro, just mod your light gun control. I only need one button. That's my gun button.
I can't wait to see the one, like, extremely good Happy Chaos player who probably just modified a light gun to, like, to take just regular.
Just a few buttons on the side.
Yeah, just a few buttons.
And the trigger is just heavy.
He's modified a light gun just to do that. Like, it's just like that one Guilty Gear player who played on a Rock Band controller.
And they didn't play Eno. That's the sad part, though. But all right, we're gonna jump into our next game here. This is top 8, right?
This is top 8. Of course. Loser side of things of top 8.
Who sent Zintai to losers?
Ooh, that I don't know. I think Manny did. Manny sent Zintai to losers.
All right, but immediately starting the game off with Curse. Now, what Curse does is it allows Happy Chaos's Reticule to close in faster and make his shots more accurate, which is really key to playing that zoning game.
Oh, through the wrong sword. Now you won't have one.
Yeah, but there we go. There's the aggressive burst from PJX to hold on to the corner. But Zintai is going to go ahead and throw out that YRC.
Oh, and good block on that super.
Right. And there's the wall break. No! That's a hero burst.
You are the hero of this story. You better win it.
He believes in some bullets. Ah!
And that is where the Happy Chaos goes from S tier to D.
Bro, the BRC, when you're trying to reload, you're just reloading in slow motion, it's over.
It's just like, well, I hope I don't die.
Yep, and we're probably getting no wall break here, though. But we're getting this sword pressure. Great JS there from Zintai with the counter hit, too.
Throwing him out of there.
All right, 2K2D into the reload, get some bullets back. And this pressure is so scary when Happy Chaos is out there with the gun and throwing out 5K, 6K on you. Look at that.
Super focused up.
All right, the backdash trying to zone out just a little bit here. Counter hit, bar slash. And that should be it. No, doesn't go for the multiple shots. That could have closed out the game. Or the round.
On that curse. And there the 6S.
The 6S haymaker.
Punching him down.
All right, again, round start Curse moves. It also moves Happy Chaos back, which again helps with that zoning play style. But Happy Chaos does not just have to zone. He is also incredibly scary when he is rushing down. A very strong hybrid character.
Yeah, like, even with all the zoning tools he does have, Happy Chaos also has a lot of sneaky frame traps that if you aren't aware of them, you will get hit.
And incredibly good buttons too, right? So he can play at all ranges, which is definitely a plus for this character. But BJX is going to send Zintai crashing through the wall here, get that positive bonus.
All right, BRC and out of there. Oh! And BJX showing he do not care.
That's what we call footsies.
He saw the BRC, saw him run at him for a full 3 seconds, and his response was, okay, I'm a super.
Yeah, I mean, even if he blocked, it's like, what are you going to do? I have a life lead. Yo, look at Zintai's hat, though. Oh, that hat is kind of clean.
He's fresh and fit today. I see it. I see it.
All right, we're going straight into our second game here. PJX up 1 over Zintai. Zintai immediately switching to Axel. He's like, nah, I'm ready to win this.
That's it. The Happy Chaos, it's still being developed, but the Axel is where it's at.
Yes, Zintai incredibly strong. Axel killed me in Arc Revo. But here we go. This is also a pretty difficult matchup for Axel, actually, I think.
Yep. But the way I like to look at it is that no amount of that matchup will prepare you for Axel. If you aren't used to how Axel will operate in neutral, then it will look like a good matchup for Axel.
Yeah, absolutely. Axel, a very high committal character, but that zoning game so strong. Some great buttons with pretty decent damage too if he's able to hit the sweet spots on them. And there's the 5P to just get out of the corner here. JS, my beloved. All right, that counter hit, those air counter hit changes are so detrimental to destroying Axel now. Able to take the corner back, but the JH is going to do it here.
And again, Axel's very great at just controlling an extreme amount of space. And again, if you aren't used to it, then Axel will just kind of run his own game on you.
Counter hit 2H, but no confirm though. Didn't have the charge on deck. The run-up throw. Into the safe jump here. All right, PJX is locked down in the corner now up against Axel. It's still a scary place to be. Throwing out 4 2Ks. And the run-up air throw. All right, PJX trying to fight their way out of the corner here, but getting caught with a clean 5P straight into Renson.
And that's going to be 1 for Zintai.
Yeah, and now that character change definitely worked out in Zintai's favor. Completely different game there. Zintai absolutely dominated.
Yeah, because you need an entirely different mental stack to play against Axel.
Yeah,
Axel is a character that's just gonna run away with his impressive zoning, do Vincent a lot. And again, if you have no idea how to deal with that, it doesn't matter whether or not this is a good matchup for Axel. Because as of right now, it's looking like PJX has no idea how to go about taking this down.
And there's the bomber into the OTG with the 2H. And yeah, you know, some players just struggle against zoner archetypes. I don't know if PJX is one of those players, or maybe he's just not very decent, like he doesn't know the matchup all that well. But yeah, Zintai is really just controlling all the space here. You're just seeing these run forward blocks. PJX not really making a whole lot of mileage. But this is finally the chance that PJX needs. Gonna get a lot of damage on deck with the super too.
Nice, and look at that good damage. And that's what all he needs. Hit them with a safe jump. Oh, but no safe jump at all. Just IEDs him.
All right, yep, Axel has to. That is -3 on block, so had to RC to not get punished to death. The double jump over the super.
What a crazy option coming from PJX. He had no fear in his heart when he ran at him.
None at all. Counter hit 2H.
2H and just got burst back at the last minute.
Yeah, the explosion is going to close that out. Zintai up 2-1 now over PJX. Moving into our next game here immediately.
Right. Catching that jump with that 5P.
Trying to reel in, but PJX landing in the sweet spot. There's the counter hit 2H though. And you're seeing PJX is trying really hard to fight through, just try and gain the little ground that they can. They're starting to go into the air a lot more now in their approach.
Yeah. But I also seem to think that PJX is also just respecting Zintai a little bit too much when it comes. Because Ram can definitely close the distance a lot faster than most characters when it comes to fighting Axel.
For sure. I mean, her sword is also just a really good tool to throw and hit Axel when he's trying to play that zoning game. Even if you're not going to get a full combo off the sword, sometimes it's worth it just to throw, hit him, and then run in behind it and get in.
Right. Because Axel in the corner, you know, can't really do much. That's his fastest button is going to be that 2K.
And the problem you're seeing here, too, is when PJX does get in, they're not able to keep the pressure going.
Yeah.
They get in, Zintai blocks 2 hits, and then gets out.
There we go.
Yep, there's finally, but drops the combo.
And the class situation? Was probably looking at an air throw there.
All right, Zintai just holding down back. Great throw tech there. And you have to have strong defense like this if you're going to play Axel. And there's the throw from Zintai.
And with the full stack of meter on Zintai's side, he's going to make good use of this.
Yeah, there's the bomber that blocks the first, but drops the next bomber to close out the round.
Oh, this is going to be... Oh, that's it.
Wake Up Super is going to close out the game here. Zintai moving on.
Right, Zintai will be moving on. Good stuff to PJX. He'll be going home 7th for the Juicy Monthly. We played pretty good, and again, with how early he got knocked down into the loser side, he had to play a lot of games to get here.
Yeah, clawing their way up, and that is mentally exhausting. Absolutely. But great stuff. We're going to be moving on to our next game here. Of course, Zintai moving forward, getting our next players on deck.
Dartremix. Again, I'm not too familiar with Dartremix, but I know Logan's that nice little Leo player we all like to see.
That's a hard-ass name, too. Dartremix, bro?
Yeah.
For a second, I thought he said Dark Phoenix. I was like, bro,
Dark
we got a
Phoenix?
Marvel player up here?
Oh, that PTSD is just coming back to me.
And last night, we had Marvel on TNS.
Nice,
Good stuff, like always, every Friday.
Shameless plug. Go check him out, bro.
Yeah, of course. Well, you know, Juicy and TNS have a great relationship, you know. Always helping each other out. Like I said, Duelist is always in there helping run the Strive brackets every Monday, and that is the juicy man himself.
That's our guy. Shouts out to Duelist. He always doing his thing.
Yeah, he's all the way back there. I see him typing on that computer.
Right.
He's got his glasses up above his head too.
Oh, yo.
He's looking serious.
He's stressed.
Uh-oh, is that what that means?
Usually when I see them, I'm like, man, they're probably incredibly stressed.
He's like, I gotta see this with my real eye.
TO is not an easy job, I'll tell you that.
No, that's why I just do the commentary. I let them handle that. I thought about it too. I was like, man, I kind of want to run events, and I was like, no, never mind.
when you realize the work you gotta put in for it, like,
hell no.
Yeah, sometimes you'll take a step back. That's for some people though. Shouts out to all y'all TOs. Y'all keep doing y'all thing.
Yeah, without them, we wouldn't have all this, right? So it's great.
And then without our amazing commentary.
Yeah, you're right. You guys would be just listening to
static
grunts.
You'd be listening to grunts, cricket noises, and probably somebody slamming the controller in the background.
Well, we're having Anji Mito on deck. All right, Anji Mito. Oh, button check first. Okay, so it may not be Anji. We do know Logan does play Leo, but it is still.
But if we see a Anji, now I am intrigued.
An Anji in top 8 too.
We don't get to see a lot of Anjis around, you know?
Yeah, not too much, but currently it is just a button check again, guys. I kind of hope it's Anji though. I feel like this is a really fun matchup too, Leo versus Anji.
I hope it's Anji. I just want to see more of what this character can do because, you know, not the strongest character in Strive, but definitely a character that is underplayed.
Well, there are players out there like Wafe who really make Anji look incredibly good. Andy, the character is locked in. It is Anji versus Leo.
Let's get it. I'm excited. You know, I don't get to see a lot of Anji, so I'm excited.
Yeah, this is a really interesting matchup. Again, how Anji handles DP is going to be really important. We're going to see a lot of Butterfly Oki. We're starting to see Anji's lean a little bit more into that, the Butterfly Oki in mid-screen. It is a decent way to try and bait out the DP from Leo, so we're going to see what options that Dartremix wants to go for. Dartremix.
Already starting off with the early base, and there's that Butterfly.
Yeah, Butterfly in neutral too, spinning through Leo's projectile, but getting punished for it as well.
Logan's already starting off really good.
The slow walk forward, trying to go for the throw, but Dartremix doing the double jumping, trying to escape, not able to. And Logan not breaking the wall there.
Oh, and that guard point eating up that Fujin.
Oh my god, that nearly hit. That was so close to actually hitting Leo.
Interesting interaction, I'll say that. It's sad. It's sad to see in certain cases.
I like the idea there from Dartremix, but unfortunately they got killed for it.
Oh, you're not blocking your head?
Right, the overhead with the Fujin. Trying to call, that was a really hard call out on Logan jumping, but Logan, again, a much more grounded player, you know, especially a very grounded Leo player. You don't see him go to the air very often.
Right. Oh, missing the throw.
Oh, waking up again with the super here and trying to wake up with a throw.
Just a lot of scrambling going on. Dartremix does not know how to escape this corner pressure from Leo.
Yeah, and you're seeing Logan. What Logan was really doing there was he was giving Dartremix just enough space to overextend himself and capitalizing on it. He was playing a very like passive style Leo.
Oh, and there's that Fujin blow up.
Yeah, the counter hit Fujin too, getting a full combo, pushing all the way into the corner, but the wake up throw there from Logan, forcing the burst out of Dart. And Dart's use of the spin here is kind of interesting. It hasn't really worked out in his favor though. He's been spinning through a lot of projectiles, throwing out Butterfly and spinning behind it. I'm not sure exactly what he's trying to go for, but he has been getting punished a lot for it. All right, there's the tick throw.
Alright.
PRC, but the JH there knocking Logan back down to the ground.
And so, you know what, and what's interesting to me is, you know, I don't see Dartremix using the one move that they actually buffed for Anji. That one where he's not using that to snipe out a lot of his jumps, because even though you can block it, they gave it a guard crush properly now. Yeah, so it's a lot more scary to be jumping against Anji.
Yeah, absolutely, but we also aren't seeing Logan really jump too much.
Yep, staying grounded.
And the few times that Dart actually did try to hard call out a jump, he just found himself whipping into the air.
There's
Oh,
that
there we
Fujin.
go. Comboing with it. Oh, switching sides though, unfortunately. Spinning through the DP.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, I like to see it. It's what an option.
Again, just getting punished for spinning through these fireballs. You might be better off just jumping over them at this point.
Careful when hitting Leo's guard point now. Oh, he has the meter to kill here, and that's going to be a round for Dartremix.
Yeah, and a game for Dartremix too. We are 1-1 now, Dartremix and Logan.
They're jumping back into, you know, maybe Dartremix, he had to get the nerves out the way. He is in this top 8 now.
Yeah, I mean,
You're fighting up against a extremely good caliber of players now.
everyone gets one, right? Sometimes you just gotta use that. The first game's data. That's the OS, right?
Yeah, it's always data. Oh.
Maybe the third game's data too.
I mean, the third game, maybe all the games is data. Who knows?
What? Logan?
What
Really?
a interesting use to spin some meter there. Oh, that's +5. You gotta hold that.
I feel like when Logan gets the health lead, he's doing that just to kind of finesse on. He's obviously what he's looking for is he's looking for them to tech forward off of the wall so he can throw them. That is what he is going for.
Does that work? I believe you have a little bit of...
You do have a little bit of throw invincibility,
Okay.
but you can throw them once they tech forward off the wall.
Oh, not respecting any of these Fujin follow-ups and just DPing it every step of the way.
And Fujining right into Leo's guard point. That was an interesting interaction.
Oh, okay, he mixed me.
Okay,
Because that was PRC backwards,
Yes.
but he like
fast PRC backwards.
backwards.
So when you see the slight drift backwards, you think he's going to disengage, but then he immediately cancels it into a button to get the overhead, taking the round too.
It got me. It surprised me a lot.
All right, there's the tick throw again from Logan. Not even going for the overhead. Honest mids here and some axe kicks.
And look, that's going to block the 100% of the combo damage.
Yeah, BRC4 trying to go for a JD combo there.
Oh,
He's
you
getting a combo
didn't block the
himself.
head.
Oh, right into super. There it is.
Here it is.
Take him to the fan world. Clean 50%.
Positive
And
bonus is going to be pretty good.
throwing out that butterfly too.
Now, Logan does have his burst on deck.
Oh, Canadian burst up in the Great White North. You can't do that. It's such a dangerous place to burst at.
Yeah.
That's a very unique thing about Strive too. Is it is very, very dangerous to burst in the air in this game, especially when your opponent's grounded. Like you're just asking to get punished.
He's coming out again, not respecting any of that pressure. Oh, Dartremix going to burst instead?
And this idea that Dart is going for to spin through these fireballs at such a close range is just not working out. Look how much life he lost for that.
Yeah.
But he keeps insisting on doing it. I feel like if he were to just take a different option, it could work out in their favor a lot more. There we go, trying to jump over, but getting counter hit this time. Gets a counter hit of their own.
Oh, and that's big damage.
Absolutely massive, and is sitting on 100 meter too. BRC forward, there
Yeah.
it is with the DP up.
And even if he was ready to block it, it was gonna guard crush.
And
So
had
you
50
still-
more meter.
Yeah, and so you still have to hold that.
Yeah, that was clean there from Dartremix. I keep wanting to call him Data. All right, the whip throw here with the clean punish into the overhead Fujin. PRC run through again. Counter hit,
counter
axe
hit.
kick. The patience there. Logan was trying to go hard for the burst bait, but Dart was not biting. Using the jump to get to the other side right before they land.
Oh. You know, maybe Dart, he knows something. He knows something I don't know.
All right, there's the jump again, but the whiff throw. No punish though from Logan.
Gotta be careful. Close to losing this whole game right here. Oh.
Run up throw. No OTG though, but DP's right into the butterfly.
And I like that Dartremix actually adapted to it, because in a situation like that, it's like, okay, I've DP'd it before. He's obviously not adapted to it. Let me do it again.
Yeah, absolutely. And it was a perfect chance to pull that out too. And we're in our final game now too.
Oh, and
really
good
low
scoop
air
on the
throw.
Oh, and that's a punish.
That is a clean spin from Dart. Those are the kind of spins that they need to go for. Not on these projectiles, but on those long recovery moves like that.
And because of that interaction, Logan is starting to respect a lot more of those butterfly.
It's spinning through the run-through also. There's a lot of interesting interactions with spin I've never seen before in this set. All right, yep, using that 5K. All right, and Dartremix is sitting here on set point now against Logan on the loser side of the bracket too. Might be sending Logan home.
Yep, that's a punish.
All right, gets the overhead, gonna go ahead and pick up, get the run-through combo here. All right, Logan trying to get this to the final round now.
It's just speeding up. Oh, and didn't block the head.
All right, Logan spending burst. They're very confident.
Oh, and he went for it?
That was actually very clean there from Dart. Still sitting on burst also. Don't spend it. Don't do it.
Don't do it. Don't spin it.
Don't spend the burst.
Oh, he got enough meter. That
And
could
gets
kill.
the pickup. It's not going to kill. He's going to get the wall break, but it won't kill.
Oh,
Next interaction is
last
going
chance.
to, though. Has to watch out for the DP. There's the
Oh!
throw! And Dart closing it out with the hop into throw. A clean 3-2 here over Logan. Really impressive. He was able to turn that around. That first game really looked concerning. And a lot of the things that Dart was, like the constant spins and getting punished for trying to spin through the fireballs. But really, in the end there, they were able to clean up a lot of their gameplay. And it showed. They closed it out there in the final round.
That was
really impressive.
That was really impressive.
Glad to see,
because again, you know, the shift. Logan had extreme control.
Yeah, absolutely.
Over every game, every round, every set. But Dartremix is like, okay, he took a step back. He analyzed that, okay, he's not respecting it. Now let me try to play at a pace where we're not playing at Leo's pace. You have to play at Anji's pace.
Exactly. That is a really good point. Making them play in your pace, play how you want to play the game. There were really key moments there with adjustments that you saw where like Dart constantly would throw out Butterfly on Oki and then run up behind it and get DP'd. But in key moments that were round-winning situations, they said, no, I learned my lesson. I'm just going to stand here after throwing Butterfly and let him DP into the Butterfly and close out the round. So great stuff. And we're going to have Zintai back up here on deck. Let's see if they're going to keep running Axel or maybe try out Happy Chaos again for that early round.
I'm always curious to see what Zintai pulls out, especially with the characters we have up on our top 8. Like, now we have Anji. Anji is sitting in our top 8. We have Ram in our top 8. We have Geo in our top 8. We even have a Zato. I think two. No, we have one Zato.
Yeah, we got 2 Leos, a Zato, a Ram, Happy Chaos / Axel. Okay, Axel. Looks like Zintai's going to stick with Axel.
Okay.
And an Anji. But we're just setting up our buttons here.
Always got to check them.
Yeah, okay. I definitely like picking Axel for this matchup. I'm not sure if Zintai just decided in their mind that they're going to go for Axel the entire way, but Axel versus Zato, such a, in my opinion, such a very good matchup for Axel. Axel can completely dominate this matchup.
And with Rinsen's ability to just get rid of Eddie with ease, means that HowDoIBlock is going to have to play a little, like just a tad bit different. He's not going to be able to throw out Eddie all willy-nilly like you could in most matchups. But in this one where the tiniest hit gets rid of Eddie for, what, it's like 5 seconds?
Yeah, and I mean, even just 5P does such a good job at shutting down Frog. Frog is one of Zato's strongest tools, and when a character can just press a button and knock the Frog out of the air, it's pretty devastating. And JS is another button, incredibly powerful in this matchup too. Zato doesn't have a lot of answers to it. Of course, they can 6P it, but that's easier said than done, right?
Right.
Axel versus Zato. Duel 1.
Let's get it started right here.
I think Zintai's probably gonna, oh yeah, there we go, for the far slash round start. And see, HowDoIBlock is just gonna have to try and fight their way through this. Throws out a pose, but again, it's hard to really make a pose work as well as it does against other characters when Axel's hitting you from across the screen. And another 2S here.
Oh,
Yep.
one vision. That's the Axle Bombers.
All the way into a wall break here. Yeah, no, not quite enough. All right, it's clean 6P here from HowDoIBlock. Trying to fight their way out. They do have 50 meter.
Oh, and Eddie's gone.
Yeah, Zintai with the great awareness to throw out that JH to kill little Eddie. And just running under. But putting themselves in the corner and 5Hing. Yeah, forced a burst there. That would have been absolutely devastating with the amount of meter that HowDoIBlock has on deck.
Oh, there's the sword, and Eddie's right on top of him. Now he can get something started here.
Oh, I like that oppose, but he didn't throw anything after it. That could have been the opportunity that he needed.
Try to bait a burst there. But how do you get good burst discipline? Imperative.
All right, again, just starting round start JH here. No 2S this time.
Oh, and the frog catching out Zintai's jump there.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of damage here.
I got to get some of that 80 meter back.
Oh my God,
it's
the one time Zintai goes for the aggressive JS, HowDoIBlock is ready for it.
And again, I like how he's playing, knowing that he doesn't have to push his offense when he has the life lead.
But here we go, he has the lockdown in the corner. The YRC is going to knock out little Eddie. Again with the throw bait here with Rainwater.
That hose is up. Oh, and here's the sword. Oh!
I'm not sure what Zintai was going for there after the sword flash.
I think he was already in the animation of Renson, so it was a done deal.
All right, yeah, I like that 5P spam there to try and prevent the run-up throw. It's something you always have to worry about. It is an Axel favorite.
Oh, and the lowest of air throws. Now that was a guilty air throw.
Oh, there's the wake-up gold burst too, immediately into sword, locking down Zintai the core, but little Eddie is gone. Not for long,
just throwing it again.
Just throw out another sword. All right, the clothesline from hell, straight into Axel Bomber here. One vision. That's a Queen song.
I actually did not know that.
Yeah, it's a Queen song. Go look it up after this tournament.
Oh, and the JS will take it out. Zintai going up one.
So many music references in Guilty Gear, right?
Got me. It took me a minute, honestly.
I mean, Axel Low. He's a walking Axl Rose reference, right? All right, just this Renson zoning here. I like that. HowDoIBlock finally realizing after Renson, Zintai really likes to throw out 2H. That is something noticeable. So HowDoIBlock is finally starting to try and jump after them. Oh, the fast Axel
RC?
Bomber combo.
Whoa. I know that's something he's definitely been keeping in the pocket for a hot minute.
It is such a high damage combo too, being able to convert that Axel Bomber to a fast RC Axel Bomber from mid-screen. Incredible corner carry as well.
A good effective use of that JH as well. Because with Eddie being on the ground there, it's the easiest way that Zintai can take out Eddie and the safest way possible.
Absolutely, and look at this pressure here. Oh, finally Zintai able to fight their way out, but the clothesline whiffs. And they're just back in the same situation. No Eddie to convert though off of the 5 dust. And just push all the way back here. Just block on the frog.
Oh,
into super.
Woo! Oh, he wants this. Might be looking at the sword coming from HowDoIBlock.
There's the reel
no.
in with the left-right mix-up there. HowDoIBlock?
It's in the name.
Oh, we're returned to character select. Does HowDoIBlock have another character?
Maybe, I'm not sure.
Or maybe just going back for the music change. Looks like that's what it is.
The music change, also character select. It's a great momentum killer if you think your opponent is just riding on too much of it.
Yeah, breathe on a little bit. Looks like he's checking. Oh, getting some food in too. Got to fuel up. Gamer fuel. We out here gaming.
Because again, when you hit back into that character select, not only is it a momentum killer, it gives you time to think, to ponder. Because especially when you are playing in a high, a level at this high, you sometimes just gotta take a step back and analyze. Okay, what can I do better, and what can I improve on in this match?
And Axel's a tilting character, right? Like, he gets you tilted, so it's sometimes good to take a little bit of a breather. But again, Zintai here is just controlling the neutral game so well. Locking down HowDoIBlock, and this is what we're talking about. It's an incredibly difficult matchup for Zato. Axel just has so many tools to not only keep Zato out, stop his air approach, because Zato's air movement is incredibly sluggish, but also just to kill little Eddie at such great ranges.
Oh, good block on that 5D there.
Oh, it scoops him up. There's the Sharks.
And then Zintai is definitely not prone to blocking. He can block everything you want him to.
That was a great backdash on the clothesline, though, but I don't know about the answer, though, running up and opposing. All right, the counter hit, gonna get a clean conversion mid-screen. We're carrying all the way to the other. Wow.
Oh, that's broke wall.
Yeah, that was coast to coast.
Like, and off of a counter hit confirm, man, Zato's really good.
Yeah, visions of Shane McMahon. All right, trying to go for the instant overhead into the JD. Picks up with the 5K, but not able to get it.
Oh, could have got a confirm.
All right, little Eddie is on top of him. He unsummons, though. And gets him with the 6K.
Oh. Match point for Zintai here, and he's still holding on to his burst for his dear life.
All right, trying to use that JH to kill little Eddie. Didn't work out, though, but Eddie is gone now after 2 leaps. All right, doesn't do any follow-up on the Renson. Allows him to recover in time, jumping out of the command grab there. All right, I like that. Nothing fancy. Knows that HowDoIBlock still has burst on deck, so just does an empty jump to the other side.
He has to be careful. He won't get another oh, that's it.
Yep, that's it. Closes it out.
If he has his burst, then he won't get another opportunity to use that.
Since I didn't even let you finish your sentence.
Yeah.
Said, I'm done. Let me move on.
Let's move on.
Tossing him out.
But good stuff to HowDoIBlock, man. I think you'll be going, well, you know, 7th?
People, 7th place, it looks like.
Is it 7th?
Yeah, should be 2 tied for 7th.
Yeah.
And it looks like we might have Manny coming up next. Is it going to be Manny against Zintai here? Okay, it's Dartremix. Okay.
Okay, some Geo Anji
Thank you,
action.
production.
Shouts out to them. They always got our backs.
Geo Anji. This is something we see every once in a while on TNS. We have, of course, we have Wafe, who's usually there every week, so we get a lot of Anji action, which you don't normally see. So Geo versus Anji is definitely interesting, to say the least. Geo is a character that doesn't really have reversals, you know? So Anji can definitely lock her down a lot more than you would really think that he actually would be able to, especially with Butterfly Oki. So it's going to be really interesting to see how Manny navigates this matchup. And just by nature, Anji players also like to throw a lot, and they also usually are very highly aware of when they are going to be thrown. I don't know if you've noticed that, but it feels like Anji players are just constantly teching throws all the time.
I mean, they're like, yeah, I've thrown people a lot,
yeah.
So I got to be ready for when I get thrown.
I live that life.
we live the throw life. And that throw is really good because it just starts the Butterfly Oki. It can start a lot for Anji.
All right, we're going to jump right into our game here. And again, it is Manny versus Dartremix.
The winner of this set will go on to fight Zintai. And if it's Manny, that will be a run back from the winner's side of things.
Yeah, that's an interesting matchup too, but we'll talk about that if we get to it. Again, 5H. Manny seems to like to go for 5H in those round start situations. Or no, is this... Let me check my command list.
yeah. Hold on, I forgot. Wait.
How do I play this character?
how do I do the spin again? It was buttons.
All right. Yep. Looks like we just had a little button check here.
Gotta check your buttons. I be telling y'all, check your buttons, please.
Looks like. Yep. There we go. All right. Going back to the character select.
Hey, you forgot somebody.
Yeah, y'all, you can do your button checks. Look, we've evolved, all right? Most games let you do your button checks in character select. We don't need button checks in-game anymore.
What I will say, I was talking about this earlier. I was like, fighting games that don't have, like, restart match options anymore.
Yeah.
Like, I think the only fighting game I've seen is like Marvel,
Yeah.
where you just pause, restart, right back to neutral.
Yeah, when you're getting combo and you're like, yeah, I lost this. Let me just restart.
Like Marvel NRS games, they have restart match options.
All right, spinning through the 5H here, getting a nice little punish. And there we go, locking down Gio with the butterfly. Again, you're going to see Dartremix do this a lot. It seems to work out pretty well in this matchup because Giovanna's DP is not a very strong reversal.
Good block from overhead from Manny. Dartremix had PRC, so he made it safe.
Yeah, but Dartremix is about to get set through the wall here with the flip kick. All right. Oh, it wasn't. Manny was not ready for the wall bounce there, but here we go, closing out game or round 1 with the spinning dog kick.
I like to call it the puppy kick sometimes.
The pup kick.
The puppy kick.
All right, the double 5K, but again, dabbing out of it.
And I actually like the use of how he's using the butterfly here because it stops Gio from just recklessly dashing at Anji, but it also stops a lot of other approaches. I think the only thing it won't just straight up stop is just, you know, the spiral arrow coming from full screen.
Yeah, there's a lot of interesting things that Anji can do in this matchup that forces Gio to really consider how she approaches, right? Like you said, butterfly or even spin. If you spin into a spiral arrow, that's a pretty good option, pretty good place for Anji to beat. Again, just spinning right at that round start situation there. Spinning through the 2D, but Manny go ahead and throwing out the PRC.
Oh, there's that flip kick. Ah, didn't block your legs long enough.
Yep, and the 2S closing out game 1 here for Manny.
You know, in the FD change, the FD changes though, really, you know, Giovanna did take a hit to the FD change a lot.
Yeah, absolutely, because, you know, her multi-hitting far S, now that every hit does a set amount of push block no matter what it is, or push back no matter what it is with FD, she gets pushed out really easily.
Oh, try to throw that counter super out.
Oh, side switch here, a little bit of a cheeky mix-up. Gonna go ahead and RC to keep it going. But the counter hit Fujin right into the low option.
The butterfly.
Yeah, butterfly Oki here trying to go for that dust, but Manny just ready to jab out of it.
Was surprised he pressed the button there knowing that he had the butterfly on top of him.
That clean spin through 6P, unfortunately not able to pick up afterwards. Manny able to fight out of it.
Oh, it's not going to be it yet.
One more touch is going to do it. Chip is a factor against both of them. And it looks like Manny just got chipped out there with the low.
Dartremix still has his burst. Oh, that's going to be a big hit.
Unless he drops the combo, so unfortunate.
And again, that guard crush coming into play there, where you got to be careful when you're jumping against Anji.
Oh, clean backdash there too with the wake up from Dartremix, able to turn it around too with a double backdash from Manny, backdashing not only the Fujin but the follow-up of it.
Going into those fast Fujin hits.
And I like that option too. It reaches so far, just trying to get that one final hit. Fully charged dust, not quite enough to kill.
Pixel left.
Again, next hit is going to do it for either player.
You gotta be careful there.
Oh, no burst.
6E.
All right, we are down to final round here. Ooh, using the hop to get over the 2K. Yeah, hop is a pretty good low crush.
Oh, that Fujin catching him back dash.
That's gonna hurt. No super though.
No, wanted to keep the meter for something else.
Get the BRC forward. Already has meter again, blocking the burst. All right, and Dart tying this up 1-1 with a perfect too.
And I love to watch this kid. You know.
Oh yeah, Anji doesn't get a lot of representation, so it's always exciting to see an Anji in bracket. Especially a good Anji.
Like, and Dartremix knows exactly what to do. He knows how to travel through these matchups before.
And I really like that using the fan option to hit, and then the butterfly hit afterwards, allowing him to land in combo.
Go. Oh, that +5 situation. Can't press buttons with there when he throws that projectile.
Yeah, and spends the burst too, trying to close out this round, but Manny able to fight their way out of the corner. There's the wall break. With the fully charged dust, it's going to be a positive bonus, too.
Oh, that just hitting the last. Oh!
Throws out the super, and I swear, Dartremix, I've never seen Anji's, like, at this level of play, use the reversal super.
Maybe he's like, it's that discipline of like, well, people like to press buttons a lot, and people like to meaty a lot.
Yeah,
so why not just, why not just start this counter super every now and then so that they are less prone to wanting to meaty me when I have meter.
Yeah, and Manny is the type of player, too. You've seen already, he does definitely like to press buttons.
Oh, there's a punish on the throw there.
All right, closing out this round here.
And holding on to that burst. But Manny will get his back real soon.
Spinning through the 5H again at round start. Like you said, Manny has his burst back. We might be seeing it here. No. Manny is also the kind of player who likes to early burst. We've been able to see that so far in this tournament.
And again, just backing up.
All right, burst to try and escape from the corner.
Oh, good
just blocked and getting the punish afterwards, too. Side switch combo as well. You have to be thinking the burst might be coming soon on the next hit.
Oh, meter's almost up. And that's going to be it. Oh, spinning on the RC, not going to kill.
Yeah, I don't think Manny was prepared for that to wall stick and already had the RC locked in.
Oh, opportunity to burst here.
All right, yep, the whiff punish, clean whiff punish. That is something that Giovanna really excels at, too. She's just such a quick character that her whiff punish game is so powerful. And then Anji is a character who has a lot of buttons with high recovery as well, so it's kind of a match made in heaven.
It gets to points where you usually have to play very like passive against Gio and let her kind of make the mistakes. Because a lot of times with Gio, you may be thinking like, oh, I'm whiffing normals. I'm safe, but with Gio, she's able to whiff even characters like Nago from full screen.
Yeah, no, she is very strong at that. Again, the 2S multi-hitting, catching the backdash. And with the wall break, too, last possible hit.
Oh, air situation there.
Clean counter hit, but no conversion, though.
Oh, RC time.
Oh, and a tick throw. Have to look out for the... Oh, it looks like Manny was also thinking to go for an empty throw, but Dartremix with it ahead.
Tried to stop another approach there. But this will be match point for Manny. He'll move on to fight Zintai.
All right, falling with the JS. Hop into throw. OTG Fujin into fan. All right.
And gotta remember, +5, so most characters cannot press.
That was a really unfortunate side switch there for Dartremix, but okay, jumping out. You have to look at that risk gauge building up so high, but already gone after a few hits. Again with the butterfly going low this time, catching the backdash with the overhead. You need to throw out the super. No, doesn't get the chance.
Oh. Didn't get the activation on that spin there.
And one more touch from Manny with 50 meter on deck should do it.
And that's it.
Absolutely. No, not quite.
Not it.
The wall broke a little too early.
Dartremix has another chance to redeem himself.
Yeah, it's still either player's game here. Throws up the fan.
And that's going to be it.
Yep, able to cross up the JS there.
Manny he'll be staying himself down in that chair to fight Zintai.
Sorry, that was JK, I believe.
It was one of them.
It was one of those buttons.
All of Gio's air buttons are kicks, to be honest.
Everything but JP, exactly. But that's only because that one says punch.
Yeah.
All right, sounds good. A quick ad, guys. Don't leave. We'll be hopping right back in some more Guilty Gear Strive action. Welcome back, guys. I am King Jobber, yet again joined by Dice, and we are here for the rest of our top 8 of Guilty Gear Strive. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We're going to be getting right into our next game here, Aneema versus MFCR.
Winners finals of things, too. Moving on to that grand. As you saw, last match we had Manny and Dartremix, and Manny overcoming Dartremix. Good Anji. He'll be going home a 7th place. 7th?
Should be 5th.
5th
place, yes.
I get my numbers mixed up.
It's weird when they're not just 8-1.
Yeah, that's why it's confusing me.
But all right, of course, Aneema rocking Ramlethal like always up against MFCR's Leo. I believe these are the characters both of them have been playing since the game released as well.
None of them have ever switched off. For the most part.
Of course, you know, it's fun to
fun experiment.
mess around with other characters, but you always go back to your one love, right? All right, this round start situation, both players really respecting each other, just backing off.
Oh, and MFCR all instantly going in for that run through.
The DP trade. That sent Aneema flying too. Again, another trade here, so far away from each other. No one really able to capitalize off of it. This time the trade finally in MFCR's favor, but getting thrown by Aneema.
PRC tried to bait out a DP there. Oh, but MFCR getting stabbed.
Oh, the dash forward 6P to fight their way out of the corner here. Tick throw. Aneema's got to be careful. Oh, the whiff punish. Absolutely. It's not very often that you do whiff that move, but when you do, you're absolutely getting punished for it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, terrible burst from MFCR there. You could not burst against Ramlethal in the corner. Nearly everything she does is burst safe.
You know what a burst. Against this character, yeah, you should be seasoned to never burst when the sword hits you.
And immediately just going straight into super to close out that round with a perfect.
And a quick one at that. Oh, catching that backdash with that sword.
Oh, not able to pick up though with the flip. And there's the DP right after the Rekka. That's smart from MFCR to know that there is a gap on the second hit of that, the final hit of that Rekka there. Trying to catch with the JS, but landing on the other side, forced to block from the PRC sword.
Oh, YRC's coming out. Tried to move around and press a button there. Didn't work out.
All right, going for the 2S, gonna get a pickup here, converts with the RC. Trying to go for as much corner carry as possible, very respectable. And this time gets the run-up throw after sword to close out the first game here for Aneema. And Aneema's Ram, so incredibly strong. Every single Juicy, you see them up here in generally almost grand finals, it feels like most of the time.
Hey, every week, it's the same thing, but just a different day. you better be practicing against the Ram. You're gonna be fighting them.
Yeah, and I mean, a great option, great place to practice against Ram. You need Ramlethal experience, right? There are some strong Ram players. All right, gets the knockdown here. I like that, just shimmying back and forth menacingly.
All right, that's gonna be the wall break there? No.
Oh, trying to bait out the burst. I like the idea. But MFCR content to hold on to the burst and then 6Ps through the far slash. All right, some stagger pressure here with a nice tick throw after the 5K. That is the Leo classic. That 5K is such a good button, moving him forward.
It's really good. Sets up into a tick throw. It's only -1.
And there we go. The parry straight into super, going to close out this one with a perfect. We are tied up now 1-1. And that game was all MFCR this time.
Devastating.
Yeah, the pendulum swinging into their favor.
The pendulum seems to be swinging whoever gets the first hit.
Yeah, now this is a very momentum-based matchup too, right? Both these characters rely heavily on momentum. Trying to get the overhead, but clean blocking there from Aneema, but creating some space, putting themselves into the corner though. You see Aneema looking for a way to get out, finally, even spending the meter to make sure that they are out of the corner, and also putting MFCR into the corner as well.
Oh, and the reversal super? Yep. Not an option I would have expected.
So the Berserker Barrage works out. DPing through Ram super, disrespect.
So
that's
that is some tech that I think not many people know about. But during the freeze of any super, you can actually just straight up
charge.
Yeah, you can straight up charge or buffer any type of input and beat it clean.
That's so dirty too. That is just absolute disrespect.
So let's say like you see the super freeze. If you have super, if you do the input during the freeze or the cinematic and just press the button the moment it ends, well, you super and just beat it out straight.
You know, the thing about that situation that happened too is that the actual optimal punish would be to block and then punish her. But you're just DPing just to disrespect.
Oh, the gold burst.
Gold burst here and has Leo into the corner. Fast RC drops the combo. Just a little too shaky.
Oh, I wonder what trade.
Looked
Maybe
like
JK. JP.
I think it was JP with Leo's JD. Unfortunate though that traded in that way. MFCR now 2-1.
Checking the throw.
Yeah, MFCR is fishing out a lot with these 6Ps too, trying to hit those 5 H's or 5 S's.
Oh, and he got hit by the safe jump. Don't know what he was trying to do there.
Oh, IAD right out of the corner here, turning the momentum around.
Now he's back into it.
Oh, the gold
burst.
No, sorry, so, yeah, baiting out the burst. Oh, trying to throw a sword you don't have. That's all right.
It's okay. He picked it back up. He got the throw.
Yeah, it's cool. Breathe, breathe.
Next time, just throw close slash. You're set.
It could have also just been an input error. Might have been going for close slash and accidentally got a motion.
Hey, I've seen that happen too.
All right, getting the wall break here with the super. That's going to be some nice Oki too, just running straight up and straight into the DP.
And he's bursting now. Good wait on that DP there.
See, I like that Aneema is, all right, Aneema tying it up 2-2. I really like, Aneema is doing something that really no one else has done tonight against MFCR, and that is being content to just hold down back and wait for the DP to come out. Sure, you may be giving up your turn, but MFCR likes to DP a lot, and if the math will go into your favor if they do DP and you get a giant punish. And again, MFCR with that bad burst. That is the second time MFCR has burst in that exact spot.
Oh. Safe jump scenario. And see, and this is the part where Ram becomes the scariest, because again, in positive bonus, you do not suffer any type of meter penalty, so you are able to spin meter all you want to without any consequences.
Yeah, and it makes her already scary corner pressure even more terrifying, right?
Oh, I don't know what was hit on counter.
And Aneema trying to close this out really fast now. I like that. The RC drift forward into the 5D, fully charged 5D. Didn't work out, but that's all right. Going to close it out. Aneema moving on into grand finals, sending MFCR into our losers bracket here. Great stuff there from Aneema, really turning it around. And I feel like a key part of what won Aneema that matchup was baiting out those DPs. That is incredible. I mean, it seems obvious, but Leo's DP, for those of you that don't know, it's not an input. You just hold down for a few seconds to charge, up, and then a button, meaning that it'll hit either side, and you can do it at any time. During block strings, you can do it, and then if you see, oh, there's a gap in their block string, DP out. So it's important, so drastically important that you know how to handle that. And you have to gauge what the Leo that you're fighting wants to do and how much they're willing to DP. It's really like, that is one of the key things to fighting any Leo player. And it's different for every Leo player, which is what makes it difficult, is they all don't DP at the same rate. You know? There are some Leos who barely ever DP and some who just love to throw it out.
And MFCR, he's definitely one of those people who loves to throw it out. Because MFCR, he will live and die by that DP.
Yes.
It doesn't matter if you've blocked it 3 times in a row in that set. It's not going to face him.
And we saw he'll throw it out with no meter, too.
He'll throw it out with no meter. It doesn't matter.
I don't care. I want out of this. I don't want to hold this pressure. But now we're going to see Manny up against Zintai here. So, Axel versus Geo. This is actually really interesting.
Okay, hit me.
There's something that Axel has over most other characters in the game that is a very interesting interaction. Geo's flip kick and her spiral arrow, Axel can low profile them with 2K. So that is a very key thing. Axel can low profile and punish them with 2K. In that situation, if Zintai was ready for it, he could have pressed 2K, low profiled, it would have whiffed, and then he could have punished. That is a very unique interaction between these two characters, and it can be a very big game changer too.
Oh, but looks like Manny's not caring anything about Zintai's pressure here. Oh, but I'm safe.
Yep, all right, spent the meter. Didn't work out, but able to close out the round with the throw though.
Spent the meter, and then he even had another bar of meter in case it just didn't work out.
All right, the delayed explosion here.
Now here, Zintai has to do a lot of just like not using a lot of rinsing, but also just trying to control Geo from full screen. Because Geo's movement speed is very fast, so where a lot of characters will get jailed, Geo doesn't.
No, absolutely, and that's what makes this kind of difficult, right? In a lot of different situations. We note that we note that Zato struggles against zoners. Well, Axel, as a character, struggles against fast characters. It's just kind of the natural, the antithesis to his playstyle, right?
Right. Let's see right there. Zintai has to pick and choose his options here. Because he doesn't have a lot of fast buttons to throw out when Geo is pressuring you other than 2K.
Yeah, and I like that you mentioned that because Axel is, he's a very heavy committal character. Those buttons you press, you're committing to them.
Nope, Fire seeing it. Doesn't want to hold any of that Geo pressure. But he is going to be a meter penalty for a hot minute.
All right, 2K trying to use that fast 2K to get out of this pressure. JH not working out. There's a 6P though. All right, Manny has meter now, but the JH is going to close it out for Zintai, taking game 1.
Nice. And again, you know what I'm saying, he's putting one on the board because, you know, Manny and Zintai on the winner side of things, Manny, you know, had a clean sweep of a 3-0.
Yeah, absolutely.
So maybe Zintai has just adjusted to this.
All right, again, if you block that spiral arrow, that is plus. Geo gets her turn back, and here we go. Spinning dog kicks can be a lot of damage. Actually, more damage than I thought it would be.
Yeah, that was a lot of damage. Oh.
Great blocking, though, here from Zintai. Gets caught, though, trying to press with the 6P.
And when you have a character like Geo rushing you down at every point, you know, even doing something that's like, okay, I want to check your dash, is just scary. It's scary.
And the dash through the JS, too. Wow. Yeah, Zintai with his back up against the ropes here. 2K2D to get out of the corner, though. Playing that zoning game again.
Good tech on the throw. See, Manny's just making his way in there because he knows how to maneuver and weave around a lot of Zintai stuff.
If this was the last patch, that JS would have hit.
Yeah, most definitely.
Oh, wow. What an interesting mix-up. Canceling the very first hit of the 2S low into flip kick. You don't see that a lot. Normally, when you see the 2S, you're prepared for the second hit of it into whatever Geo wants to do, but going straight into the flip kick early, that was a really interesting option there from Manny. It worked out, too.
And again, only want to use those Vincents in full screen, but you got to be careful.
Yeah, Geo is just too quick. She's able to get it. Yeah, one bad Rensen, and Geo is on top of you. Just like that. But Zintai able to fight the way out of here. OTG with the 2H, yep.
Yo, stopping Manny in his tracks.
We're probably going to see a 2K here real soon. There it is.
It is. Just enough to dish it out.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
And jumping in, punish on the rainwater here. Zintai was trying to bait that out.
Yeah, that was a good attempt on the burst bait there. I definitely was like, yeah, that's a burst bait.
There it is. Ooh. Yep, the 2K low profile. It's so sick looking too. All right, good block on the flip kick too. JS into Snail, trying to capture that 6H.
All right, RC's up. Oh. BRC to the throw.
Yep, there's the toss.
See, Manny is using a lot of YRCs, so I wonder if Zintai will make the adjustment to just throwing something as simple as like 2K or 5K to kind of bait it out. Because Manny doesn't want to hold a lot of pressure is what I'm seeing.
No, not at all. Yeah, you're definitely right. All right, the patience here from Zintai. Manny is just so mobile, too, constantly moving, even across the other side of the screen, not content to just stand there, always in the air, but dashing, moving back and forth. Oh, Chad
tried to catch him with that rinse and 8.
Toss him to the corner, too. All right, 5P, 6P here. Wow, what an instant air dash into the JH. Now, who did you say won their last match?
It was Manny.
Manny, so.
Manny was the victor in their winner set.
All right, so Zintai on the ropes again. We look like we might be getting a repeat. All right, Zintai. Being more patient. Taking a moment to breathe.
In a moment.
You see he's nodding. He's nodding. It's the download.
Got clipped by that JD. Oh, sorry, 2D, not JD. Whoa.
Oh no, counter hit 5H and gets the second 5H as well. To the flip kick. Manny is riding on this momentum now. Things are not looking good for Zintai.
Oh, and that's it, yeah.
The extra damage. Axel's such a low health character, and the extra damage from the wall break closing that out.
And now Manny's going to be sitting pretty nicely here. Has his burst, and he's, sitting comfortably.
Yeah, sitting on set point, but there's the clothesline from hell. Again, one bad Rensen, and look, that's what happens. It's so difficult to handle that in this matchup.
Good block on all this pressure here. Oh, finally hitting the 2S. First 2S to hit Geo in this set.
Yeah, hit with the counter hit 2S and tried to run up for the 5K, but unfortunately was still holding forward and got 6K, dropped the combo.
That is going to be a conversion.
And a wall break as well. There's the positive bonus. This is Zintai's last chance.
Not a lot of chances for him to burst here. Oh!
Oh no.
Does he know how to punish it though?
No! Man, he was not prepared to punish it. So it's not over yet. Zintai with the double. No, not able to block the burst. And the gold burst.
Block the goal!
Oh, and the 5K to close it out. Yep, good stuff there from Manny, closing out the round and closing out the game. Moving forward, too, into, I believe, losers finals, right?
Yeah, losers finals. He will face off MFCR again. Got eliminated by MFCR on the winner's side. Now, now he gets the run back in the loser side.
Another run back here. So let's see if this is going to be a repeat, though. And then the winner of this will move on to meet Aneema in our grand finals tonight. Both players talking, having a good time.
Right. Zintai will be our 4th place victor here for our Juicy Monthly, and winner of this will go home to take 3rd.
Yeah, hoping we see Zintai in a couple days at TNS. Always fun to watch. Great player. Happy to see them out here tonight. I don't think I've ever seen them in person. I think it's my first time seeing them in person. Putting faces to names that you see in online tournaments all the time is definitely. I'm better with names than I am with faces, though. So.
True.
Or sorry, the opposite. I'm better with faces.
Better faces. Okay.
Here we go. Giovanna versus Leo now.
I'm kind of the same way, except I'm like, it's more so names. If I put a name to a face, then I can remember a face.
Well, I forget everyone's names. Oh, clean backdash there on the overhead.
Oh, the DP. And a good bait on it.
Like we said, we know MFCR really likes to DP, so a lot of this matchup is going to be how can Manny handle that DP from Leo. So far, it seems to be working out. All right, yeah, clean conversion here. Backing up a little bit to try and bait out the burst. Again, another DP from MFCR going for the fancy corner combo here.
Oh, and Manny tried to throw a 6P, but he was ready for that back turn H. And again, good burst discipline. Never mind.
All right, IADing over the fireball here.
Oh!
All right.
That was interesting.
That was a really cute idea from Manny. I like it.
I like that he went for SDP. it wasn't like HDP. That was a big punish. SDP, like, nah.
Excuse me, someone explain that to me, please.
What just happened?
I unmuted myself because I was like, what?
What just happened? So Manny was predicting the DP and went ahead and PRC backwards. He was trying to get MFCR to flinch so that he could punish him, but MFCR went ahead with the SDP instead of the HDP, so he landed in time to get the punish.
Like and it's crazy. It's that type of adjustment you make, especially because like he usually goes for HDP.
Yeah, that is the really like high-level gameplay kind of stuff there. Using your RC to throw out, try and bait a DP like that. All right, wake up burst here from Manny. This is gonna be a wall break too. No, not able to get the burst.
Oh, and puppy
Bro,
kick.
the particle effects on that.
It looked wild. At first I thought like Manny got hit for doing that, but the particle effects like made it look weird.
Oh, clean pickup too with the 5K. All right, not quite a wall break though. Next hit's gonna do it, but the DP out of it.
Look at that pressure. Oh, good YRC. And
Yeah.
again, Manny content with going for YRCs, even though in certain cases they can be baited, and you get in heavy meter penalty for doing them.
Yeah, but Manny's not getting punished for going for them constantly, and they're able to really use it as that get-off mutual. Giovanni doesn't really have many other defensive options, so.
Yeah, not a lot. Oh, that had to be like an air throw.
That absolutely was.
Maybe because he jumped and then air dashed instead of like did anything. So maybe that was like he fat fingered a dash by accident.
But the smart awareness from Manny though to see the saving their second jump for when they saw MFCR come up into the air. And there we go with the DP.
Oh, 2 sweeps.
MFCR is very good at DPing through the small gaps and pressure. He is constantly DP'd through 5K 6P.
Oh yeah.
No BRCs here.
Not enough slowdown to avoid getting hit with that meeting button right there.
MFCR said, die.
Hit him once.
Patience here from MFCR.
Oh, 6P.
Gets the overhead, gonna go ahead and get some basketball combos into the corner.
Oh, in the 5H.
Oh, trying to bait out that burst really hard. Or the DP, that's what he was doing. 5K, trying to bait out the DP. MFCR,
6Ps here.
all this meter.
Again, trying to bait burst.
Oh man, he's gonna have to burst real soon. Oh, the 5P, back turn 5P, an incredibly powerful anti-air, deceptively strong.
I think it's a upper body invincible, correct?
Yeah, it's very good. We are tied up now here, 1-1 against these two players. Feels like we've been tying up our rounds all
man,
night.
I can't believe that 2D still hit with Geo Airborne. What a move.
All right, great conversion there from MFCR after the guard point.
Oh, and stuffed out that 2D.
Yep, RC gonna go for the long corner carry, pushed all the way to the other side.
Couple of little 5P checks there.
Great backdash too, gets 2 5Hs. Oh no, Manny tried to bait out a burst that wasn't there, so unfortunate.
Yeah.
Sometimes your mind just gets, you just get lost in the sauce, and you're like, your muscle memory kicks in. It's like I gotta bait out the burst.
And see, what I'm noticing is that like Manny also isn't afraid of the threat of DPRC, where
No.
like most people, are always going to be mindful of Leo when he has meter on wake up, because DPRC means that it doesn't matter whether or not you baited it or not. As long as he hits you, then he's just got his turn back.
Not only that, he gets a mix-up.
And a mix-up.
If you block it, he gets a mix-up.
Not only does he steal his turn back and forces you have to block. Oh man.
You ever predict that someone is going to DP and then you block their DP and you get mixed up?
Yeah.
That's Leo.
Taking my turn back. Oh, that's gonna be it.
Yep, and MFCR 2-1 over Manny. We might be looking at again the denial of the run back like we just saw last time. All right, MFCR. It seems like MFCR is really content to just move backwards at these round start situations. He's trying to make Manny overextend.
Careful. Yep, don't care. I'm a DP anyway. Do not care.
There's the run up throw.
Here's the burst.
Overhead. Yeah, trying to wait for the burst too. There's the wall stick. Back turn super.
Will that be it?
Oh my god.
Gio
bro.
has no type of health without that defense modifier. That is crazy.
Bro, all
But
that
Manny still got his
damage.
burst though.
And we're sitting on set point now here too for MFCR.
A lot of these sweeps are throwing out.
He's just throwing out sweep after sweep.
I mean, it's -5. If you don't got a 5 frame to punish that, a good one at that.
Oh no, Manny has burst, though.
You have to burst this, or you're gonna eat all that damage.
Yeah, there it is.
And it's in a good situation too because it's like a burst, and now we're back to neutral. There's no burst, and now I get OP.
Again with just the DPs, DPing through all of Manny's block strings. Manny's strings are not tight enough, but there's a great adjustment there for Manny. Jump canceling to bait out the DP this time.
And again, that 2D hitting Manny airborne.
That was a late trade too on the 2D. All right, there it is. Manny closing it out this round.
And it's all right. It's all right, MFCR. You got another one. You got another round to make a mistake, and you're close to your burst back.
Yeah, and that burst is going to be very key.
Oh, there it is.
Oh,
and stance canceled it this time.
Yeah, what you see from a lot of top Leo players is the way that they just weave in and out of stances. It feels so fluid that it doesn't even look like Leo is a stance character.
Yeah. Oh, DPing. Here we go.
Kept catching the backdash.
And you got to be careful when Leo stance cancels too, because he becomes extremely plus on the earliest timing.
You see, Manny is being hyper aware now of these DPs. Oh, the 2K2D.
He doesn't
super
have another
jump.
opportunity. Oh, good 6P.
All right, 6P.
Oh,
This should be enough.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Absolutely fully charged dust, and we are going to our final game here between these two players.
2-2.
If they're clawing their way to grand finals here. Oh, look at them. Oh, good sportsmanship there. The fist bump.
But look at him. He's like, wait, I got a plan.
Yeah, MCR's thinking. He's like, all right, I know what the answer is. DP.
Dang, that was a good 5P anti-air.
Oh, wake up 2P there, beating out the mistime meaty.
And look, it's a lot slower pace in this match because they know.
Yeah, everything's on the line here. They're starting to really get comfortable with each other's.
And that was a good throw coming from MFCR. Oh!
Yeah, but that guard crush, there we go, straight into the super. That's death.
Yeah, that's death. That's going to be it.
Absolutely, and we are back at Deja Vu.
Transitioning.
MFCR, set point.
There it is. Oh, I'm on the other side. Caught him back dashing.
I just realized they're wearing the same characters, the same colors too. Leo's collar is the exact same color as Gio's dog. He's about to skin that poor dog for the rest of his coat.
Oh,
Good
what? That kill?
Lord.
Jesus.
MFCR moving up to grand finals for his run back against Aneema.
God.
Poor Ray. Ray's about to become the rest of that coat.
God, that kill. That was like...
Yeah, bro. This man does damage.
I was like... Gio still had a bar, so like... She could... It's like she had like that one defense buff. And I was surprised that killed. I was like, okay, maybe you'll live with a pixel.
No, Leo is top 5 for a reason. This man, it really does damage.
Sick, man. Sick. Now we're getting a look at the run back, and ooh.
Yeah, here we go, our grand
go.
finals. And this is not a, this is a pretty familiar grand finals. We see this a lot at Juicy.
I see this a lot at Juicy. I see this a lot just in general.
MFCR against Aneema. These two players play each other a lot.
You know, we got Logan. I see Logan and Aneema at our local all the time. Let's just say I get to see a lot of Ram Leo.
Ram Leo.
I get to see a lot of it.
You know, the last time, a couple months ago when I came here and did commentary, Grand Finals was also Ram Leo. I believe it was this exact same Grand Finals, actually.
Just back again. Just another month.
So here we go, guys. Grand finals for Juicy Game Night Monthly here.
So instead of reflecting
What? That was weak.
Wow, weak
That
cheering.
was weak. I know he said his legs.
Here we go, MFCR. MFCR on our losers side, Aneema on winners. Remember, MFCR has to reset the bracket, win 2 sets against Aneema.
Instantly with the run through.
All right, I like the way that MFCR uses the guard points with Leo too. Using that guard point, backing up every time they use it, creating a little bit of space.
Oh, and that fast RC to the dust.
And that is, see, MFCR loves doing that exact mix-up. You feel like players would recognize it by now.
I mean, it's very ambiguous because you're like, you know, oh, is Leo going to finish the combo? Is he going to reset me? Usually they don't reset you.
Well, hey, if you're going through the wall anyway, why not just hold the other direction? Save yourself the trouble. Oh, the 6P on the far S there.
Good check on that 5K. Oh,
Oh, late
the
burst,
late burst
too.
bait.
Run up. Patience
this
here
is my
gets
time.
thrown. All right, there's the burst. Yep, MFCR wants to close out this round really bad. He has meter. You have to be careful here. Oh, it's good. Aneema gets the wall break, though. Have to watch out for that DP.
Oh, chip situation here.
Oh, tries to go for the fully charged dust. And the run through. Smart option.
Sneaky one, too.
Yeah, very sneaky. What is that? Ram's animation for when she's laying, knocked out, face down on the ground. I've never noticed it.
It's really funny when Ram wins because certain characters just slide off the screen. Like it's not like they transition. No, you can see their model sliding off the screen.
All right, there's the overhead here, gonna carry to the corner.
Jesus, the blow up here.
Again, MFCR goes for that mix-up every single time, and it's worked out every single time. I don't think I've seen a single person block that tonight.
Unfazed by anything Ram's got going on.
All right, 2S to counter the guard point here. That is one thing that is very important to note, is that when Leo is in the guard point stance, you can still hit them with a low option, and it will be a counter hit.
Yep, that's a punish on the dart.
All right, just throwing out that 6P preemptively here. Grabbing the run through. All right, the patience jumping out from MCR. Yep, just using that JP to lock them back in, but again, the DP.
Ooh. All right, burst back on deck for Aneema.
Yeah, but the wake-up throw there, beating out the messed up meaty.
No confirm. Oh, a lot of scrambling.
Aneema with the gold burst
The
here.
gold burst, okay. He wants to make sure to put this back into pressure.
Yeah, just draining out MFCR's meter, but there's the DP and catching the backdash with the 2D.
Backdash.
And that's MFCR going up 2-0 over Aneema, threatening a reset here. And MFCR is carrying that hot streak. Maybe, you know, that's one of the benefits of coming from the loser side, is you've played games and your hands are ready. Aneema, of course, had to sit and wait for these players to get here. Had to cool off a little bit, but there's that throw punish.
He was probably very cold. I mean, it is a little cold in this venue now. Oh, nah. Good weight.
Great punish. Oh my God, doesn't even give MFCR a chance to live.
That's sending a message.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and get nice corner carry off of that, put down into the corner. Just a run up close slash, breaking the wall with the explosion of the sword. All right, Aneema making a statement here right now. About to get a perfect.
And again, positive bonus on deck. Oh,
There it
that's
is. Perfect to close out that game. Aneema showing signs of life here. Not going to go out without a fight.
And that was a pretty fast game there. pretty fast.
I think if MFCR is able to get the reset, I think it might be MFCR's night if they get the reset.
Oh, and the throwback?
That throw did so much damage, too. Oh, the bait of the burst, able to punish it with Daru.
And there's another one.
And the 2D on the run through, closing out that round.
Right, that sweep stopping MFCR right in his tracks.
Aneema playing like a different person right now. Run up throw,
Definitely
round
playing
start.
like a different person. No fear when you just run up throw. Positive bonus on deck, and this is going to convert to a lot of damage.
That was really interesting. You PRCing after that move to get themselves just in enough range to finish the combo and having enough meter to get the super at the wall too. Genius stuff from Aneema.
Yeah, MFCR is going to do a wait there because Aneema kind of sped run those games he was winning. It was just back to back. And now this is the one that either makes it so that we either continue or it's over.
Yep, this is all or nothing here now for MFCR. All right, there's the DP. DPing out of that pressure. MFCR DPs out of people's pressure like Exert Potemkin players pop buster people out of pressure.
just unfazed and willing.
All right, the
Gold
gold
burst is on deck.
That is an incredibly smart area to gold burst too. In case other people don't know, when you're going up against Leo, if you see the axe kick, you can react with a burst and it will be a gold burst.
Oh, got the counter hit.
The neutral jump JS to make sure that they were able to continue afterwards. Wow. A little spicy, and here we go, MFCR on reset point.
And MFCR still has his burst on deck, so he's gonna be making a lot more of those DPs come out just 10 times more.
Yep, he's about to get the wall break here. Blocks the burst. That's it. We have a reset.
That's a reset.
All right, MFCR feeling himself now. Wiping his hair back.
With the reset going on now, this one is for all of them.
All right, this is our final set, guys. First 2-3. Best of 5. Oh, the whip throw, so unfortunate. Aneema's back into the corner. All those 5Ks.
And whiffing that throw is going to be a tilter right there.
And there's the super, send him through the wall. He's going to have to hold this mix-up. Is it going to be a run-through? No. Tries to go for a 5K meaty, but unfortunately mistimes it. Gets tossed into the corner. Oh.
Tried to stop that JD with the close slash.
We do not want to burst here, MFCR. All right, there's an okay burst. And Aneema with the wall break here to close out the round. Doesn't even need to break the wall, though.
Nope.
What do I know? Oh, the clash there, but it works out in Aneema's favor.
And that's always a scary situation when it comes to clashes, because usually after the clash, the next fastest button is going to win.
Aneema, very good defense here. Tried to throw out. Don't know if they wanted that throw, but got counter hit too deep for it. Leo with nearly 100 meter on deck. This is dangerous. No super.
But burst is still there. Oh, not the counter. That's an air throw? Oh, good tech.
Clean tech and the nice counter hit there too. Gonna get a full combo.
On the trade.
Yep, the Berserker slash able to get a trade and close out that round there for MFCR. But these players are absolutely neck and neck, clawing for every inch of life.
All right, good DP punish through that record pressure.
And a great burst punish there too, put into the corner. 2K 2D, no DP afterwards. That is the Leo specialty though. MFCR is also using 5K really well as a whiff punish tool.
Oh, Aneema wasn't ready to punish that.
All right, drift upwards to the RC to make sure that you're able to change sides, but drops the combo. Aneema may be feeling the nerves now.
There's the throw.
No RC. Fully
and the
charged
burst.
dust, but it gets burst out, and the whiff throw gets 2D'd. MFCR up 1 in this reset. Like I said, I feel like this might be all MFCR's game now.
It's a tough one. Both of these players are definitely playing to win.
Yeah, but a lot of these rounds are also coming down to the wire too.
Oh, that 2D sweep, always a catcher when button.
All right, clean blocks here from Aneema. But Aneema's blocking is so incredibly well, but they constantly get thrown too, and that's a great thing from MFCR, mixing up that strike throw game really well. Ah, the DP with the RC too.
Just no care in the world. Just does not care what you're doing. He will DP.
2D going underneath. Like you said, another
Just
DP.
doesn't care what you're doing.
Let's play the MFCR drinking game. Take a shot every time they DP.
Dead in the first round. dead in the first round. Oh, that's exactly what he needs.
Yeah, we're going to get nice corner carry here and the wall break too.
Good damage and some positive bonus to boot. Oh my god.
Yeah, Aneema's being a little too greedy with these throw attempts, and he's getting blown up for it a lot. But not able to close, not quite going to close up this round. In a good position though. Oh, trying to DP through the burst. What?
And
Those
another
3
one.
DPs.
MFCR's got to be careful here.
All right, Aneema getting that round out.
All of these DPs are coming out, and again, I'm telling you, he does not care.
All right, this is a very vital round for Aneema. There is no situation where Aneema can allow MFCR to go up 2-0 over them. You have to claw back with a reverse 3-0, and they've just been trading game. I'm not even going to get to finish what I'm saying here. MFCR about to close out this round with one more mix.
Unfazed.
Bursting to hold on to the corner. Oh, no. And that 2D sent Aneema out of his seat, too. Did you see that? He popped out of his seat like, no. And immediately back to character select. Had to take a breather off of that. That is so unfortunate. You could just see the frustration from Aneema's body language there.
I'm telling you, bro. Tension is high, and your mental, especially on a reset, is probably at an all-time low.
No, yeah, it's incredibly stressful situation.
Like it's taxing because not only were you close, it's like it was a 2-2 situation where you were close to winning, but now the bracket reset, and now you have to play more.
Yeah.
Now we're in a little like you literally have one chance.
Yeah, and Aneema knew how important that round was too, because now Aneema has to grind 3-0 to win this tournament.
No more mistakes from here on out, basically.
All right, there's the early burst and the 6P clash. Berserker Slash winning it out. And a wall break here from MFCR. Gonna get that positive bonus, and this round is not looking too good.
Look at that. Safe pressure.
And the DP punish, and it was a punish too. Did you see that?
I did.
So you're telling me that Leo can just block far slash and then DP and it punishes far slash? That's insane.
I mean, if I remember correctly, Ram's far slash is double-digit negative, and Leo DP is only I think 8 frames. Or sorry, the S version is 7 frame startup.
You're right. That is so insane. Oh, with the wall break too, just enough.
Oh,
And MFCR is about to close out this tournament if he gets one more conversion. But Aneema fighting back.
nah, that's a punish.
Yep, that's a wall break as well. Positive bonus. It's not over yet.
All the meters on MFCR side.
MFCR with 2 neutral jump S's there. Blocks the DP.
Jeez, fast I see the throw?
All right, it's over. The 6P to get through the 5H. Needs to watch out for the DP. There it is! Calls it out, Aneema staying alive, and with the pop off too.
That's exactly what he needs. MFCR can't falter though. Understanding you don't want to get complacent when you're this far ahead.
Oh no,
The throw just unfazed.
that was an unfortunate JH2 was trying to go for the safe jump and put themselves in the corner. Yes, box the burst.
The early RC because knew the burst was coming.
Not only that, when you see that the RC does not cause a hitbox, that's how you instantly know they're bursting, and you can immediately react to it.
Oh,
Oh no, no RC! MFCR could have closed that out if he RC'd to convert.
oh,
And there's the air
throw.
throw
That's
to
it.
take it. MFCR is your juicy monthly champion with a little pop-off too, feeling himself. Congratulations, MFCR. Great stuff from Aneema, taking home
Right.
second place too. That was an exciting tournament.
It's literally like the same repeat from last month, where it was Aneema and MFCR last month, but Aneema was the victor then. Not MFCR.
So
is
they
the
traded
victor.
off. So that's why MFCR popped off
Yeah.
too, feeling himself. Able to get his run back from last month. Very nice. And came all the way from losers bracket too. So very great stuff.
A long losers bracket, by the way. He had to
Absolutely.
face off against like some killers in that losers top 8.
For sure. And thank you so much, guys, for joining us tonight here at Juicy Monthly. Another great monthly. Shouts to everyone who ran the brackets today, our production, Duelist. It was an absolutely great tournament. I'm King Jobber. Dice, you have anything left to say?
Play fighting games. That's all I gotta say.
Thank you so much,
Play
guys.
fighting games.
And tune in at the next weekly. It was great being here, guys. Have a great night.